Okay. So, the plan for today is we're gonna start with this. We're gonna do this for like 3 hours. Then we're gonna do Ace Attorney. Because I do need to get back to Ace Attorney. But I can't do a whole stream of it because I will lose my voice. That's the plan. Okay, no one's over here. Oh my god, Peter, walk around still. Their chill clothes are actually super cool. I love it. Oh, that's just the radio.
Sweet tracks.
I'm gonna keep forgetting that it's the radio. How are we all doing today? Raccoon and the Swan got it. Look at this. My soda doesn't fit. Someone's not.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door
That's
for
good.
a minute?
What are you doing?
Is that my toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
Ooh, chilling with people is always good. The mining and the crafting is good too, but the chilling with people is great too. What is he using my toothbrush for? Wait, I want to know. Groot, can we talk? I'm not mad. Peter may be mad, but I'm not. I just want to know what you're using my toothbrush for. Is he gonna get us a microphone? I love him so much! Brushing the bark? Possibly. God, I love Groot so much! What, Bear? It's like you heard there was food and you came out here. I'm not sharing. Absolutely. I love it. Adorable tree man. I love him so much. Okay, I'm gonna let him be.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals,
Oh, they
murderers,
spelled
and
kiln
thieves.
right this time.
They taught me a harsh lesson.
They spelled it
Assassins
wrong
and
in the
bounty hunters
movies.
cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
Hey, buddy. You are also very tall. Not as tall as Groot, but still tall.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
The door's kind of open on my own.
What
How am
are
I
you
supposed
doing?
to knock?
You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
I was just about to ask. She has like little dolls all around her.
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes. Mostly I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
Maybe you should lock the door.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
Yeah, you should lock the door now. Okay. Anyone down here? Mostly. Mostly. How? Oh no! There's a llama! Hey, buddy. Is it dancing to the invisible music that I can't hear because I have the game on streamer mode? It's a dancing llama! Oh my god, I love this game. It's an alien space llama. But yes, I'm sure it's a llama. Look at it dance! You can't hear the music because I have streamer mode on, so it turns off all copyrighted music. But look at it. Look at it go! You dance into that music that I can't hear. You sweet thing. Got a tag on its ear. I can't read that language. I forgot that I chose to save the llama.
Looks broken. Maybe Rocket can fix it.
I'm looking at your plant.
Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking.
Right? Because they have music made for the game that does play, that's not copyrighted, the Star-Lord band stuff. And I'm surprised that that doesn't play instead. I didn't look on the radio to see if it's actually there. I think all the radio stuff is copyrighted. Yeah, they just mute the music.
If everything was okay. And it is. Okay. Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something.
His species is not called Groot. Fucking Peter.
That way I could download it into my translator.
You sure?
I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it.
You assume, wait, Peter, you assume that Rocket is changing the meaning of Groot's words. You assume this. I'm sorry, we saw last time that he made the what the fuck motion at Rocket. I'm pretty sure that everything that Rocket says Groot is saying is 100% accurate. In fact, he might be downplaying it. Groot could be cussing up a storm. None of you would fucking know. Yeah? Like, you assume just cause he's a tree, man, that he's nice. Language of trees.
Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket! What? Can you come here for a sec?
Just yell across the ship.
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check.
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
You just already
you
understand.
Actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan?
There you
yeah,
go.
I
Thank
speak
you.
It, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding. You say misunderstandings.
He just reads his body language, but
open
also
to
in the
interpretation.
comics, he spoke telepathically to
They
Rocket.
didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
He can't do that in the comics. Like, I'm sure that this is just Rocket saying a common thing because it's easier for Peter to understand. But in the comics, Groot couldn't talk to humans because it would kill them. But animals like Rocket and Rocket's girlfriend can understand Teluvians. Because most Teluvians are fucking evil and they eat animals like Rocket. Groot's a nice baby. he doesn't. I know, his little braid, I just want to touch it. His tail is super fluffy too. Everything about Rocket and Groot are wonderful.
So you guys learn to understand each other over time.
Plus the
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's hope for us yet. You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean...
Eating animals that keep your planet alive? Yes. Groot's people are dead because they starved themselves. And they kicked Groot out for saving Rocket's life. I know that they're probably not following that comic line, but that's the comics I read, is Groot and Rocket became friends because Rocket was on Groot's planet. And he saved Rocket. I think they're going along one of the Earth 616 comics more than they are going along the older comics, but I've read the older ones. His 616 ones are still pretty good, though.
Failing Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish
And they
would have
kicked Groot
prepared me
off for being too nice.
all of this.
That's what's truly evil. Groot is a sweetheart.
Man, those first few
Who's
years.
sassy.
Do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like.
Like a raccoon.
TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you. Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us.
But he was really lonely.
I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows? If this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or I don't know. It'd be nice.
I've seen parts where they
talk
seem to show that, like, they put parentheses on what he's
Glad we had
saying.
this little chat. Awesome. Cool.
I mean, do you really need the translator? You seem like you understood it perfectly for a moment there. I'm gonna look at your stuff, okay? I like looking at your plants, Groot.
Whew. Smells like llama breath.
That's a lot of gross fur. I'm so sorry, Groot. We stuck the llama in there earlier. Oh, they move when you get near them. Fascinating. I'm gonna go look at the llama. He probably is. My favorite moment was earlier where Rocket accidentally shot at him and he was just like, I am Groot. And it was just like, he's totally saying what the fuck in his language. Like, he totally does. He's a sassy little shit and I love him. But we go. Okay, we're gonna move on. This is my room. I'm pretty sure I already looked at everything here. Yeah, I picked that one up earlier. I don't think there's anything new.
Well.
These are new.
Let's see if we can find some stray units in here.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to be looking for money.
Really?
What do units look like? Wait, I don't know what they look like.
37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short.
But we're gonna never get.
If we intend to keep our
Really?
ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
and reconsider
His
my
beard
initial
looks so
proposal.
fuzzy and I want
Oh,
to touch it
no,
too.
not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always a
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble, and you
Straight
can't be bothered
up.
to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the mockery.
I will
No, let's
sacrifice
listen to
your-
Groot.
Guys, I think we should hear out Groot for once.
That was adorable! It probably is! Earlier, Rocket said he loved him back to Groot, so they're married. They're fucking married. I don't give a shit. They're the best bromance. I love them so much. I like that. I am Groot. I could translate. Work to fucking gether, you fucking morons.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Look at me, work to fucking gether. Probably not. Probably not. I don't even know who made
Voldemort's
Stray.
tickets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not.
totally
He's the sweetest, most...
It totally isn't Bean! I love this game! Oh my god, this is definitely gonna be up there. I don't know, it's not gonna be game of the year, but it's gonna be really close already. I really like.
No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Oh, Jesus Christ, you too.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him
No,
out
don't
after.
sell Groot.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
What if we sell Drax? He's a serial killer. I mean, he's so excited to meet Lady Hellbender, why don't we just sell him to her? That way I don't have to sell either of my boys. We could sell Peter. I don't know how much she knows about humans.
2 votes each. Peter?
Oh God, I have to be the deciding factor? Oh no! I don't want to sell what I don't want to sell Groot. Cause Rocket's right. Groot's a little sweetheart. Even if he's a sassy fucker, he's still a sweetheart. Can I sell someone else? I love them both together. I want to separate them. Or selling Rocket, I guess.
Well, Rocket's
They are.
definitely scary
see?
on the inside.
You understand
He's
me.
unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it, Quill.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there. But just to be 100% sure.
My
You're
oh
definitely
yeah,
okay
my
with
true
this.
favorite is Groot. It's Groot and then Drax and then Rocket. I really do love Drax. I think Drax would have been better to sell just because he's Drax. And then Peter's last. I do like Peter in this version a lot better than I like him in the movies. Comic Peter's not so bad.
You kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
He's a. I mean, you could just fake rabies. Do aliens know what rabies are? Just spray some foam in Rocket's mouth, have him growl. It could work. Do aliens know what rabies are? Do they?
We're not seriously flying into that.
Sell our
Say the weather
friend.
patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
Do some fun clouds.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem. You're flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment. Piece of cake.
He can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100
I was gonna say, did
clicks
you
from her
park
base.
super fucking
You
far
know how
away?
much I like scoping.
Oh, Peter.
Nope. Okay.
Yay, we have to walk in the angry weather. New
Next time,
conversation.
I'm flying.
New
Monsters do not
conversations?
fly ships.
Monsters do whatever they want.
New
Don't you get all gloomy right now. It don't help.
Because your constant complaining does?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
I love that they will be in different parts of the ship and hold fucking conversations and yell at each other. That is my favorite thing about this game so far. Okay. We're going to put this away. Put this away.
So we need units. What about selling that llama beast?
Lady Hellbender would never purchase such a lowly creature.
Not to Lady Hellbender, obviously, but what about the nowhere market?
I'm not sure we'd even get
Watch
20
this
units.
llama be like the most evil thing in the galaxy.
Out of it. Now, if we'd still have my weapon stash, though.
We could have sold the weaponry.
No! If we still had my stash, we could have upgraded the Milano's weapon system and blasted Novacore out of the sky.
Doubtful.
Right? Well, I
Let him
bet.
dream.
I mean, we came across an Infinity Stone earlier and then we dropped it on the floor. So that's gonna come back to bite us in the fucking ass. I don't remember what the yellow one is. I think it's the Mind Stone. I don't fucking remember the colors. They look fucking amazing, by the way. I love that this game was like, we really want to say fuck. But we can't say it that often. So we're gonna use a word in place of it.
I hope y'all like walking, because this is gonna take a while.
Well, you think I'm glad we landed this far from the fortress?
Cheer up, rodent.
He's not a
Rain will be
rodent.
refreshing.
Rain,
Okay.
sky trash.
Credit to Google. Yeah, I didn't sure. I thought it was because it was on
Calm down yourself. You love rain.
Vision,
Plant.
but I was like, I'm not sure. But Quinn touched it. Quinn. I don't know why I said that. Peter, Quill. I don't know his name. Touched it. His hand started like breaking. So he threw it down.
Why don't we ever get missions on nice, warm, dry
That's gonna
planets?
come back to bite us.
Paramitar did have a nice forest, because it was dry.
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and
Who's Bluebird?
It was Bluebird.
Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It, was Yondu's
Aha,
call sign.
that's what I thought he was talking
He
about.
was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udanta, leader of the Ravager space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were, and they also weren't. Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and
You got used to people dying.
not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in that snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket load of units, too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did,
I would love
there
to
was
see
no
what
going
they
back.
made the Chitauri
I
look
was a
like in this
Ravager.
game.
The Ravagers had a simple code: steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still, you know.
They hit just as many Resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid, and
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
Like, we've seen their ships, and their
after we
ships
broke
look a lot
out,
like the
he
movies.
could have left me on some space
I'm curious
station or
what they
dropped
look
me
like.
off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time.
I don't think we're gonna run into
Must have
anything, 'cause they
enjoyed
said
it.
the war wiped both
did.
sides out.
Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really
Thought
belonged.
it would be
If
cool.
that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional
Yeah, it also doesn't help
family,
that, like,
which,
Twitch, when I
now that I'm
watch
hearing
it,
it,
it's the
would
capture
make
card,
Yondu
makes
my
the speech
Space
and the
dad.
lip syncs not match up.
Could have been worse.
So it's a little bit
Well, if
off.
you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah,
I
sure.
love you.
I'll see you around.
Those scaly bastards didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, and it's all because of the capture card. It doesn't sound sync right. Yeah. Like, it's not that bad most of the time. But with really well graphical games, it can
Dry
be.
up. That's what I want to do after this mission. I don't know. After we pay this fine, let's see.
He's gonna say
Contraxia.
Contraxia again.
Contraxia? Who cares if I'm predictable? Contraxia's got nice weather.
Gamora's room is so simple. Like, clean. Everyone else is like a mess.
Wait, isn't Pyramidar where we got ambushed by machete-wielding goons?
Yeah, well, did you see the copy, like, what I have, which is streamer mode? Because when streamer mode's on, you actually don't get a lot of the songs. They have their own band they made for the game, and a lot of the fights have that playing so that it doesn't have copyright. Because, like, there's a station over here that has all this music. It has, like, Bonnie Tyler, AC/DC, stuff that you would imagine him listening to, but you can't do it if you're doing streaming mode. So, being slightly off is weirder to me. Yeah. Yeah, I probably could. I could also fix it by, like, changing the video resolution. Because I have the video resolution up and that tends to make the sound lag for some reason. So if I turned it down in OBS and, like, I made the video smaller and just stretched it more, that would change it too. I did that with Witcher because it was really bad with Witcher. But for the most part, like, it's not I can deal with, like, a second. And, like, for most games, like, Yakuza, it didn't even fucking matter because they were speaking Japanese. And it was so focused on the subtitles, I never noticed if there was a lag. Yeah, see, let me show you. Let me show, hold on.
We're after Peter Quill. Who
They have
cares
this
about
rate,
the
they
hat
have
you
this
got?
here.
It wasn't raining, and we
Where
weren't
is
about
it?
to be selling one of us.
I know they have it. I've run into it twice. It's over here. Yeah, they have this dock, which has a whole bunch of music that I can't listen to. That's why it's not playing.
I bet we could have made some money if we'd stopped
But these
by
are definitely
Nowhere
like
first.
songs
Will
that
you
he would listen
please
to.
Stop! I can't believe I'm about to say this, but how
But
about
they
some
made a
positivity
band
for a
who has the
change?
character Star-Lord, which is where he got his name.
Positivity?
And they made that band for
We're
the
on some
game, so it's
crazy
not
hurricane
copyrighted.
planet, about to be
So
swept to the
a lot
bone,
of
on our
that
way to
plays
squeeze our last
instead.
chance at freedom out of
So I
some
kind of
mythical
wish they
warlord.
put it in
Lady,
this.
war lady.
Additionally, Nova Corps confiscated your crate of weaponry.
They have a lot.
Yeah,
Oh my
that
god,
too, I
they
forgot
have
about
Rick
that.
Astley.
Do you need a hug?
Astley. Oh my god, I turned streamer mode off just for a second just to play this fucking song. They have a lot of songs that I would love to listen to. Oh, really? Oh, they don't even play this. This is the one made for the
Hey, Groot,
game.
You think I got time
They
to
don't
build
even
a
play
sonic
this
umbrella?
one? Darn it.
Ah, come
They
on,
play it
don't
in
look at
battle.
Megatic.
But yeah, this is the whole band that was made for this game.
Shoot, you're right. We ain't got
They have
no
a lot of
roto
songs.
adhesive left.
Oh wait! It's playing! Never mind. It's playing, you can hear it. It's very quiet, but I can hear it.
For the record, I still think selling the runt is a bad idea.
So I'm
He is
assuming
not
they use a
runt.
lot of those
You've
for
seen him in
battles.
combat. He is a vicious, cruel, bloodthirsty beast.
Ha! Now that's a tagline I can endorse.
Lady Hellbender will see the beast beyond your measly appearance.
Obviously.
Now where
human.
was I?
I say
I was
muscle
on a
has
door and I
black
don't
feet.
remember which door. Wait, what? Oh, that was the note. He was talking about buying gold uniforms for us. Mora's room.
I thought you'd be thrilled to finally set foot on Seknarf 9, Drax, but you're
Is this Drax's
awfully
room?
composed.
I am endeavoring to contain.
Of
my
course this is
enthusiasm.
Drax's
Our
room.
mission
What the
is
fuck am I
to find-
surprised? What is this?
No, you are correct. I am very eager.
The bathroom?
Ugh, Groot. Why?
What was he using it for? Wait, Peter, I want to know what the fuck Groot was using your toothbrush for. What are you doing? Especially that you're grossed out. I have
This could all
questions.
have been avoided if the rodent had relinquished his hidden cache of units.
How many times do I gotta tell
I love
you
how
I
he
ain't
keeps
got
coming
no
over to close
units?
the fridge because no one
At
else
least
does.
43. That's how many times I've had to deny being a shapeshifter before Drax moved on to something else.
I still have my doubts. It's not possible for you to slip into combat armor this fast.
I use a lot of lotion.
If you ask for a rubber ducky grenade, I'm gonna bite your toes off.
What? Has he asked for a rubber ducky grenade before, Rocket? Also, did you notice it's a little Groot? It's a little Groot.
Looks to be worse in the video game reaction to grow up and face the Headoverheelsgaming.
Right? Groot's brushing out. This is... Dang it, Jockey. Hmm. The gun. Is there a 300 one? Really expensive. I can get that one.
Hey,
Small
Jumpy.
marvel crafted.
Hi, Doc.
No, I just say Doc. Yeah.
Oh, good. Hey, look at that.
I usually take the first part of someone's name.
Oh, it's okay. I was thinking.
Got a crick in my back because, of course, it had to be raining.
Dash towards it. Can't do it in here. Jumpy says hi, bro. Locked in. Oh, downstairs? Probably. They're probably all waiting for my ass, and I'm just like, let me explore. Not in here. They're all literally waiting to leave. Rocket just walked in here to upgrade stuff. Rocket walked in here to open this shit. As soon as I closed it. Just rude. Did you want to see the llama? There's a space llama. Wait. Look at dancing. There's music playing. Stream remote on so you can't really hear most of it. Look at a little dancing.
I'm offended. It has my dance moves.
It's so cute.
That's what I do. Look.
This face. I love it. His name is Cusco. You can't change my mind. His name is Cusco. Cusco the
I was
llama.
already thinking that. Llama baby.
Oh no, I feel bad. Bad llama. To translate his language?
I bet Groot has a rich, velvety voice.
If you could hear his actual voice instead of the English translation, which is what he hears, that's the English translation is I am Groot. He's a tree. You think he has a rich, velvety voice? I bet it sounds like things rubbing against each other. He's a plant! Peter! Oh, are we not gonna talk about this?
One day, we'll find the right language package.
Are we not talking to Rot? I guess we're just gonna talk. Can we talk to Groot about it? Buddy, what are you doing?
No, we should not go. We got to. It's different. That's sweet, but we both know you ain't got money to buy no umbrella.
You don't like water? Oh, you think you would like water? You're a plant.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. I can say that because that's Guardians.
They actually already talked about Yondu. And that his nickname was Bluebird.
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof.
Doing, Groot. Groot, what are you doing? Honey? What's happening?
Are we going? Because I'm ready.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill. We accomplish nothing by lingering in the ship.
How about staying dry? That's an accomplishment.
Pine for his face. Dear Lord.
I hate wet.
Take it down, Joey. Open this again, even though there's nothing ever in here. Just llama fur. Okay. You ready? I guess we're going.
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that
That's
far.
pretty far,
It is not
Peter.
a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Peter must know. He sleeps with everything.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Just ran into Drax.
Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
We won't walk, we'll hike. It'll be fun. Woo! Team hiking trip.
That's just a fancy word for walking.
Come on, at least you won't be bored.
Okay, guys, if we just keep our footing, it'll be a straight shot across.
I agree. The bottom way looks drier.
The bottom way is death. There are beasts in the jungle.
Well, there's a beast up here too, and he don't like being wet.
got this. Just don't
Plants are
fall
so
and we'll
soft
be fine.
looking.
Agreed. Must face
Does
Lady
it matter
Hellbender's
which way we
rage head
go?
on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trader to understand the underlying value.
The underlying value of getting killed.
Of being direct, you child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor.
Can we refocus here? We're here to trick some lady, not kill each other.
She's not just some lady. Lady Hellbender's a known warrior.
And a queen. And stinking rich.
Exactly. She's a stinking rich warrior.
You guys
queen
took the longer way
businesswoman,
around, I
and
feel
she
like.
won't be... Whoa! Clark! That was way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender. So we're still doing this? Yes!
Guys! Focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice.
Okay.
Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
I thought you lived for danger.
Yeah, keyword live.
If any of you
Live.
die,
You just here. You only maybe care about your life.
Wake up!
whoa!
Drax, can you stand right where it's happening? Oh my god, you guys are dumb. You guys are standing right where the lightning is. Oh my Jesus.
Groot says we should hide under him.
That is a terrible suggestion.
That's a terrible suggestion. I mean, he's offering to protect us. It's sweet. But plants are more likely to get hit by
Trying to hit
electricity.
us. You sure you never dated this woman?
Pretty sure.
Please grab that. Oh my god, Peter.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Mako 4.
Hey, check out the old resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys,
What is this?
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little... But
It's not alone.
Fighting Jello monsters. This seems normal.
Heads up!
Throw that, Drax! Groot! Show him you watch the spiky things!
Now is not the time for watching people. I will enjoy this. More abominations
how
come
it's
to
done.
test our might. What are you waiting for?
Ah.
Tear it apart.
Yes, that's Gamora. She hot, right?
What? I don't know. Don't eat them.
Rocket! Blast him! Drax, toss it!
It's gooey outside. Keeps regenerating.
Don't eat it! We don't know what it is.
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender. Well, she can keep them.
Yep, they're actually Jello.
Everything Jello. She insists on getting Jello. Jello's evil. See, this is proof.
His mom is still my favorite.
It,
Oh,
spikes! They're
Peter's
outside.
mom.
Regenerate!
Hit him down, Groot!
Keep moving around!
Come on, we got this! Gamora! Watch the spiky things!
At least those parts are vulnerable!
I must reluctantly agree. Someone get
with sharp edges! What are these things?
Shoot first, questions later. I like
Paws
hot
on the
night.
Followed by the lady as a kid would.
Take that.
I love you. Hi. Hi. They were clean until you put your finger on them. Stickers? They're not stickers? What are they? Paper?
For your sword, assassin!
The blob's on a warpath.
Meet your maker!
Groot's wondering why we don't just destroy the lobby's got a knife!
Oh, crap!
I want to tell how did this happen to you.
Spikes are incoming!
I'm good. Let's get back to it.
Let us resume at full force!
Watch it, Spikes.
Stickers pretty worthless in playing the game.
Someone get rid of the dick!
We need to rack the spikes inside. Forget the. Look out! You don't stand a chance.
Stickers? Okay.
They keep moving around.
Not when they're dead, they don't!
Bombs away, Rocket! Feel my wrath!
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets. Food.
They sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
There's a trail going through the jungle. Try to find a way up.
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it and all.
Clearly not a husk.
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms of this world.
Peter!
When all else fails, shoot stuff.
Words to live by.
think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship.
Can you move that for me,
You
buddy?
can pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodent would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Well, then continue ripping it apart.
No. I think we're good.
Great. We made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
I'm going to scout ahead. Try not to kill yourselves on the way up.
There they are. Wing controls.
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all yours. Hope it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it.
Put on your face.
That don't sound like no
Hey,
jelly
no
thing.
screaming.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
That don't sound like no lady either.
I mean, Rocket, that seems like a little bit judgmental. It could be a lady. You don't know that. Ooh, shinies. Go back this way? I have to go the long way. Fuck. Oh god, full damage. Did I get 2 points yet? Fun. No, I don't have 2 points. Apparently it was a glitch. Oh no, what happened?
Careful. Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay.
If you see anything
Yay.
with claws the size of Drax, let me know.
I thought we already had our monster. What's she tracking this thing?
Let me guess. Some kind of monster thing.
Good guess. Well done.
Any chance it doesn't know we're here?
Nope. Only question is, which one of us it'll jump first?
It's probably not gonna jump us.
Mm-hmm. You sure you want to get lost out here?
Relax. I'm just looking around.
I'm fine, I know where we're going. You guys are pointed that way, which means we're going that way, which means I'm going this way.
I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What's the weirdest monster you guys have seen?
I once saw a brood-transformed regalian wearing a Clintar parasite.
Ooh, mysterious.
Found something, Quill?
Yeah, some kind of cave. Maybe it's got hidden treasure.
Or hidden bodies?
Oh,
Please don't let there be a
oh
space
no, that
baron
sounds
here.
great.
And hello, mystery goo. Monster eggs. Yay. Okay, so note to self. If it looks like a monster cave and smells like a monster cave, and you're on a monster planet,
Probably a monster cave. Let me finish that very accurate thought for you.
no, just trying to stay ready. Wow, fuck!
Just me or...
Screams every time. Like, I was like, there's gonna be a monster in here, but he had no idea. I just have every fucking time. I love that he screams if it quacks like a monster cave. Oh, hello.
Yup, sounds like fighting to me too.
Stay still!
Hello, Jenny. I don't know. What do you got here?
Busy!
Oh, wrong way.
Guess this is what I get.
Did I miss it? What are we shooting?
Just some jelly dudes. I took care of it.
Fun stunt. I knew I should have come down earlier.
Wait, so where are you?
Cave with eggs. Where are you?
Still checking things out. This place is bigger than I thought.
You want your juice from earlier? That we got? Yeah. Okay. Giant hand. We're not gonna question that.
Nice hidden passage.
Everything okay in there?
Are you dead, Peter Quill, or merely severely wounded?
Stop worrying.
I ain't far, Quill. Scream really loud if you find another blob creature.
You know I will.
At least he's honest about it. I will, in fact,
Hey,
fucking scream.
Listen, while it's just the two of us.
What's up?
You're busy exploring. Just meet me in the main cave when you're done looking around.
All right.
Ooh. Excuse me? Excuse me. Hello? 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 I haven't changed any of their costumes yet, but hello? Inspired by, I was gonna say, this is not quite the outfit she had in the movie, but... And hello, Gamora! Would you, in fact, come step on me now, please? Even more so than before.
You think
What
Drax and
costumes is
Gamora
Drax
killed
gonna
each
get,
other by
like,
now?
curious?
The real question is who's come out on top.
And?
Always bet on the bigger gun. And Drax is a walking bigger gun.
Oh, rookie mistake, man. Speed over strength, always. Besides, the
No
more
stepping.
scares me.
You done exploring, Quill? Cause, I really need to talk to you. There's
Sure, buddy.
something, personal I need to get off my chest.
Okay.
All right, man, what's up?
Look, there's no easy way to say this, so I'll just say it. I think I'm dying, Quill. Even with all these frickin' augmentations. Shut knows what else. I need to know that you'll take care of Groot for me.
I had no idea, man. Does Groot know?
Did you sound
No.
any less concerned?
No, and, you can't tell him. It'll destroy him. If the day comes that just promise me you'll take care of Groot.
I promise.
And,
Are you messing with me?
Say you'll bury me in the Milano. Oh, I can't believe your face. It was like, I can't even describe your freaking face.
What is wrong with you? Why would you even joke about something like that?
Because it's funny. You don't think it's funny? Come on. Fine. But I mean what I said. Something goes sideways with Lady Weather Report. You better keep that promise and take care of Groot.
Come on. The sooner we get the Lady Hellbender, the sooner we can focus on paying that stupid fine.
Care of
Easy
him?
for you to say.
Yeah, you
ain't
gotta
the one
water
getting
him
auctioned
once a
out.
day. I'm kidding. Gotta treat Groot better than that.
Peter Quill, I have found the way forward.
You sure, Drax?
No,
Good enough.
I found the way forward. Are you sure? No. Then why did you tell me anything?
What about you, Drax? Worst
I love this
monster?
costume on you.
No. He's just gonna say the rodent. Don't give him the pleasure.
I was
Helping
not
or
going
killing?
to say
Helping.
that.
Helping.
Okay. Fine. Go.
I was deep in the jungle of an impossibly hostile planet. At the end of a bridge, I found this small, hairy, weasel-shaped abomination.
Scutthole!
Ouch. Drax, stop laughing!
Just further proof that we are not welcome here. If we turn back every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
Drax, think this is a sign from Lady Hellbender?
We are clearly not wanted on this planet. Where did you learn this clairvoyance, assassin?
Huh? You never learned to track?
Catathians do not chase our
Oh,
prey.
pistol.
We lure them and await the perfect
just
moment
shoot
to
it?
strike.
That can take a while.
Patience is a virtue of the hunter.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Oh, no, she got it. Okay.
Her name is Lady Hellbender.
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want an audience with her, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who calls me harlot spawn of Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which harlot spawned it first.
Guys, monster planet, dark, dangerous. Can we focus here?
Are you frightened of monsters, Peter Quill?
Only the scary ones.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside.
Was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
I love that he didn't turn all the way around to shoot. He just partially turned to shoot that. That is awesome. I love that. I'm very much actually like that. He's just like, I'm not putting in the effort to turn all the way around.
Groot says everything with skin is monstrous to him. But it's less disgusting when they have fur covering it. Hey, thanks, bud.
Hurt, honey. No.
This jungle is majestic.
I'm assuming we need to go
And
that way.
everything's trying to kill you sort of way, sure.
That is precisely why it is majestic.
Assuming the big gate down there is where we need to go.
Now where'd he go? Hey, Quill! You out laying your eggs or something?
That is not how Terrans reproduce.
Not how most Terrans reproduce. That's what makes our Quill so special.
Interesting.
I don't lay eggs.
Oh, who came up with the dialogue? It's perfect. I love it.
Looks more alien than the other ones.
They are all alien.
I know they're all alien. I mean, this one's freakier. Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Chitauri tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What are
We
you...
do not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the
No!
chasm so he may
Drax,
activate the
put him
power.
down.
I may activate a hole through
Put
your
him down.
face.
Thank you for the host, Jumpy.
Put
Oh,
me
no,
down.
Drax, stop. Stop.
We're not throwing rocket.
Very well.
You sons of fucking shogs.
I will
Rocket
cross.
appreciates you defending him.
Look around. We'll find another way.
I literally saw the other way. It's literally right here, you guys. I'm shooting at the ground.
Shooting your way out of every problem
you.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just leave it.
What's your problem?
My problem is meatheads trying to huck me over a cliff.
You are overreacting. I did not throw you.
Only 'cause Quill stopped you.
Then there should be no problem.
I'm watching you, you Cataffian psychopath.
Oh my god.
Wow, it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster Planet, right.
Oh, he'll let you know. He'll scream.
What's Shatari Tech doing on a backwater mudfall like this?
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled it and laid in the swamp. It was among the spoils.
You do know that aimless shooting isn't gonna scare the monsters away, right?
Hey, my shooting's not aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, you know, heroism. Hey, I found more ruins down here.
Ah, perhaps we could fashion a catapult.
We're not throwing rockets. But maybe there's something else here.
Shoot it? Okay, I can't shoot it.
Drax, think you can topple this?
Indeed.
Oh, where the fuck did you come from? He just threw his body at it.
Them?
We're being hunted.
Great. That's just great.
All right. Let's try not to fall.
That's your pep talk? Great place to leave a sculpture.
Wait, hear that?
Eyes up, people.
Incoming! Fucking monster things! Everyone get ready!
Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
You really got time to be admiring the scenery?
Yes! I am enjoying myself!
I didn't ask.
Slow them down! No fair! They can fly!
Let's see them fly once they're dead.
Oh, there's way more. Oh my god, there's way more.
I'm sure you'll see them again.
No, you don't let them grab me!
Hold them down, Groot!
I will face all of Lady Hellbender. Maybe she'd pay us to refill her stock.
Get the point? Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
Why are we repeating the point?
Caution! You proved unworthy!
Watch the stingers!
Oh, I love you could dodge when you get knocked down. He slides himself across the ground. That is so
Drop
cool.
them, Gamora!
It'll be a slice!
Well then, start swatting! Some land parts all this way away, Quill.
Think of it like a walk through the zoo! With guns!
Enough of these inferior creatures. I yearn to hunt.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well.
Ability. Okay, both Quill's and Groot's ability. So Quill probably needs an attack one because his only ability is flying. We'll do his for now. I only earned like they earned 4. One just has a question mark.
Where the flark are we?
Just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
Why are we so sure this is the way?
The statues here didn't walk into place. They were carried.
Carried? By whom? For what purpose?
I thought you were supposed to be the Lady Hellbender expert.
There was nothing in the pamphlet about statues.
Pamphlet? The fuck?
All right, Gamora. Pretty sure it's this way.
50 units says it ain't.
He doesn't have 50 units.
No way are we almost there. Still got like half a planet to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides.
Sure she could.
Or
What?
she would have flown over the mountains.
Drax, some of your Lady Hellbender tidbits are questionable.
You can say that again.
More or less questionable than your flying skills, Peter Quill.
He's got you there.
Not Drax was Kratos for a second. I can see that though. I can see why.
That bridge isn't the only thing.
If I remember right,
Chitauri.
Kratos
Some
is
of
from.
these
No, I
statues
mean
look
Drax's
familiar,
voice
if you
actors
catch
from
my
a couple of
drift.
things that I've
These
seen. I
mouth
just can't
breathers
place it
worship
right now.
monsters. Maybe they'd have seen spacefaring bugs as gods.
Gamora, mind cutting us a path?
They say that Lady Hellbender feels it every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take 12 ships to bring one down.
12 ships, or 1 Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
Nope.
Now what's the holdup?
Fear.
No. Just thinking someone else should cross the death pit first. Me and Groot are the merchandise.
Just go.
No.
Appearance,
just
not
go.
voice. Oh yeah, I
Don't
can see that with the
leaders
tattoos
usually
and stuff.
cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think of pushing the assassin.
There are so
She's
many
also in
better
front of you.
ways
Why
to
would she
kill
push
someone.
you?
Easy does it. What the fuck?
Groot says there's something down there.
Monster.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move.
Yup, definitely saw the giant tentacle.
Look! Pressed that way too early. I saw the button, I just went for it. Not how you should do things. Do not just press the button.
Yup, definitely saw the giant tentacle.
Nice catch.
You're welcome. Don't get used to it.
Peter Quill, you're not alone here.
Yay, more jello!
I got it.
Rocket.
Guys, anyone know what that is?
It's a flower kitty. What do you mean?
A monster.
Enemies have multiple health bars. Yay, I love multiple health bars!
To which boy are you speaking? Oh, you rocket! Anything on this planet is not trying to kill us.
It's a monster eating monster world.
Just fuck it up, bro.
This time my blades, little buddy. Don't get too close to that mouth.
Woo! Woo!
Now, Gamora.
I see it.
Cut off off its tail. What is this, Monster Hunter? I know, Lord. This will call the action to leave enemies crippled. But he ran away, though. Come back.
Cowardly beast! Finish the battle!
Aw, Stumpy's running away.
That its tail between its legs. I say we go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever tell you you're scary?
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously a way out up there, which is exactly what we need. No giant monster.
Hold on, I'm looking
Oh,
around
good.
here first.
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with a fancy visor.
I wouldn't trust a thing you said.
We agree for once. I
What are you
too
doing,
would prefer
Groot?
Peter Quill's incompetence
These cool
to
plants, you
Rhoda's
like them?
lies.
I have no problem with you bringing them back to the ship. I think Peter might, but I do not. Nothing such a problem.
At this rate, by the time we get there, Hellbender will have moved on from Monster Collector. Yes, I am obviously being sarcastic. Just saying it shouldn't take this long to get to her. I am being constructive. This is how I motivate.
Well, it's clearly working.
Anything else you guys are picked up?
Maybe this Hell Lady is some old war hero and she can get Nova off our backs.
The reactor thing there is pretty loose.
And pretty gunked up. Ugh.
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Oh,
No,
hold
the
on.
four weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
Huh. Looks like there's one of those vintage workbench things back here.
Gamora's just
surprise
waiting
me.
for me to go over
Okay,
there.
Rocky,
Just like,
let's
hey,
see
look.
if this thing still works.
Table.
Yeah, all right. Just better not get jumped by any monsters. And voila! Here you go.
I'll just hang out here, I guess.
The game called me out on my exploring.
Gotta say, I get some sick satisfaction.
So, where are we?
Waiting for you so that we can scale this contraption.
See anything useful up there?
I got eyes on this gunked up reactor. A couple of shots should bring it down. All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular. This unit is tremendously heavy.
I thought you were exceptionally muscular.
Yes! That is why I can easily carry this great weight.
Do you even know where to put it?
I have merely followed our leader's directions. I see. I see.
Don't take too long. We got a castle.
Oh, this
to get
wasn't where we were supposed to go. My bad.
Fortress.
Up here, maybe?
Surprised this thing has been picked clean for salvage.
This planet is no place for carrion.
He's got a point. Hard enough to land here, let alone scour the surface for scrap.
I wonder if I can get down there.
Peter! Try jumping!
Here goes nothing. Woo! That was fun.
Did he perish?
Hey, Quill, you dead?
Hey, Gamora, could you pull me over? What if you wedge your sword in the crack? Ooh, right here. Wedge it in.
All right. Is this good?
Yeah, amazing.
Okay, so that was just to get it collectible. So where do we need to go?
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Any sign of the giant thing in the ravine?
Oh, yeah. We made a deal. He can eat Groot first. Just messing with you, bud.
Can we get to the top of the ship now?
Looks like a few cables are all that's standing between the wing and a makeshift bridge.
If that bomber's full of old dead Nova, maybe we should, lighten their pockets?
What's that I hear? The wing cables calling down to us? They want a date with your sword, Gamora.
Really? I can cut those cables, I just need a way up.
Okay.
Drax, this one's all you.
What do you think made this place worth fighting over?
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe the ships we've seen just got taken down by the storms.
You think this place was like a secret base?
Could be. Middle of nowhere, inhospitable surface, storms provide cover from detection. Maybe refugees fled here.
I think I'd rather have been in the war.
What next, Peter Quill?
This wreck is so rusted out you can hardly see the blue. This brings back memories.
Impressive.
See? That was easy. Great teamwork, everyone. I helped in spirit.
All right. Slippery wind-pummeled treetops, here we come.
One thing is clear.
The camera started leaning
We would
with
never
him
have
for a second, and that
accomplished
made
this
me
task
really
without the
nauseous.
assassin.
Did Drax
Please
just
don't do
praise
that.
Gamora?
I am giving credit where credit is due.
Took you long enough. We all know Gamora's super cool and super valuable.
There it is, Lady Hellbender's fortress.
It's gotten bigger, that's for sure.
We're closer.
It is not getting bigger. We are getting closer.
That's what he meant.
Looks like there's a way down here.
Okay, here we go. Oh, slimy. Guys,
Ew.
you might want to wait to come down here.
Talk a bit faster as they all jump down in the fucking jello.
Oh, why the flark is it so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know, I'm sinking in jelly here.
Well, do something!
Like what?
Quill,
At least save the raccoon first. Oh, sorry.
Peter!
I wasn't fast enough. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Is he getting his godlike powers? What's happening? Oh god.
Oh, slimy.
Or is it because of the stone?
Guys, you might want to wait to come down here.
It could be either choice. It could be because of the Mind Stone, or it could be his natural
why
abilities.
the flark is it so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know, I'm sinking in jelly here.
Well, do something!
Like what?
Quill,
That's
What did you just do?
Sorcery. So
Turtle's head! It's so cute!
Mind telling us what happened?
I don't know. My blasters, I've only done that once before when I was a kid. I don't do it on
Oh, okay, so
purpose.
does his natural ability.
Classic Spartoid tech. Just when you think you've seen it all, it pulls scud like this. Hey, just come on, dude. Just
Leave the
let me
guns alone.
Quill, I just want to see how they tick. Otherwise, it might as well be magic.
Or sorcery.
Guys,
DNA coding some kind of morphing nano.
Or sorcery.
here we go again.
I'll take sorcery.
Instant ice cube. That's fun.
We're so happy for you and your guns, Quill.
Deadliest woman incoming!
I'll enjoy that we're dead if those orange ones get too close.
Well, I plan on staying along. It's just soaking up everything we throw at it.
We need to rack the spikes inside. Forget the jelly. We need to cut them down.
Why do you think I got bombs? Yeah, I guess I owe Quill one. Prepare for pain! We fall into the source of the gelatinous creatures.
Oh, come on! I'm still covered in this stuff!
We need to destroy the jelly.
The prickly interior must be shattered!
I got it, guys. Chill.
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
I'm thinking we can climb up and over.
Ding, ding, ding! Give that man a gold star!
Let's figure out how to make it climbable.
Stars are made of hydrogen, not gold. Be a planetoid.
Rex, honey.
Rocket, can you extend that cannon?
With my brute
Drax, think you can drag this cannon out?
I will try.
You good, Jelly?
It is more stubborn than expected. Impossible! It will not.
Drax, can you try again?
Why? It does not stay.
I'm working it out. Trust me.
All my abilities are like behind my thing.
I did it!
Impressive, Quill.
Now we gotta get the next one out. Rocket, I need you to squeeze inside that little hole and try to knock the gun loose from the inside.
Hello, Shatari ship full of booby traps and death mechanisms.
But you love both those things.
You're right, I do. And I always wanted to see the inside of one of these bug bombers. Fine.
So you are confirming that they look like bugs?
That's... Oh, God.
You okay in there, Rocket?
I found the crew. I guess not even the worms want to eat dead
Ooh,
Shatari
do we
meat.
get to see what they look like?
Rocket.
Relax. Just gonna reroute the little bit of remaining power to the cannon and... nothing. You know what? Flark it. I'm blowing it up.
What? Hang on. Think about all the booby traps and...
Ha! Look at it go. He must have jump-started the thing.
Rocket, you okay?
Yeah. And dry now, too.
Gamora, can you clear the path through that junk?
Oh, I guess we don't get to see inside the ship. Sad face.
Great giantess.
I wanted to see what the
so
Chitauri look
she's
like.
a giantess now.
It is said that Lady Hellbender stands 50 heads tall.
Doesn't tell you much. Depends whose head. Ever met a regalian?
Yes.
Low.
That is not a happy monster.
Oh, man. Another murder tentacle.
Careful. It might be playing dead.
Hey, you think they look like a bunch of tiny rockets trying to get out of the rain?
I already know what your car looks like, though. Oh, goodness.
Shouldn't we at least have a leash for our monster? There's usually some acting involved in this kind of infiltration.
Lady Hellbender is an astute buyer. You should want to sell it.
I'm with Gamora on this one. Looking the part is half the battle.
The fortress is this way, Peter Quill.
I know, I'm just doing some exploring.
Ain't we done enough of that already?
I'm pretty sure exploring is code. It means he went the wrong way, but is too stubborn to admit it.
No, I'm exploring.
That means Quill's the greatest explorer I ever met. You know, you guys should take my ideas more seriously. I do have augmented intelligence.
Everything okay, Peter?
Yeah, just, turning water into ice.
Go off.
I think I can see my house from here.
What are you doing up there?
Scout-type stuff. Scouting. Looks like we, need to keep going towards the fortress and not away from it.
Excellent work, Peter.
I used to believe that the road...
Come on. Why is the bridge always on the wrong side?
This time I insist we hurl the foul beast.
And I insist we push muscles over the side of the cliff.
To what end?
Yours!
Stop, Drax! Stop trying to throw a rocket, oh my god!
I have to say it, we're not throwing rocket.
Ridiculous. You were holding us back to spare the beast's feelings. When has he done the same for us?
Put him down.
This be a lesson to you.
Oh, I'll show you what a lesson looks like.
Knock it off, guys. We're supposed to be professionals. We're better than this.
I'm not.
Letting a measly Chitari installation stop our progress is unprofessional.
Then stop wasting time arguing. We'll find another way across. Guys, I've got something here. It's deep. This looks promising.
There's little room to maneuver if something should attack.
We're not gonna be here long.
Anybody see a way through?
We'll make one if we have to.
Anybody else smell that?
Yep. Definitely something gross behind here. Drax, can you chuck that through the stink wall?
That is disturbingly fragrant. I am clenching every orifice right now.
Thanks for that description.
That's kinda weird. Hello? Anybody? Whoa! Okay, that got my blood pumping.
Why would Lady Hellbender cage this creature?
Because it's annoying as scud.
Perhaps it is food.
That thing's food?
Yes, monster food.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Peter,
Why would it taste like
we
that?
can use this.
You know, we really
Monster
gotta work
food?
on your taste
The
buds.
cage.
You get it?
We need the cage.
Taste
We go into
bud.
that fortress with our monster peacefully walking beside us. We'll be laughed right out of the room.
Any bites?
Why are you
Petting
whispering?
it? Root, don't pet the tentacle thing.
Gamora thinks we can.
I know that the main conversation's really important, but just hearing Rocket in the background being like, Groot, don't pet the tentacle monster! It's so fucking funny.
Sell our monster act better if we have a
It's
proper
covered in
cage.
teeth is why.
Only problem is there's a pissed off monster inside.
That thing's got bigger
Release the
ones than
beast.
mine.
Let me dispose of it.
Because that worked so well for you last time.
We need a better plan of attack.
Yes. Ideally, one that guarantees my safety as leader.
Oh, Groot! Oh, Groot!
Stumpy's back!
He's got a girlfriend or boyfriend, we don't know.
Watch your butts!
Rush him, Drax!
Rocket! Fireworks!
man over here.
Guys, huddle up!
I probably could have saved this, but why not?
What a blast! I haven't felt this excited since the Galactic War!
Better watch her out there, Quill. She fought on both sides, remember? Whereas me, I don't need to take sides to mow anybody down. I just love making scumbusters go boom!
Okay, I get it. Those creeps out there, fighting them gets the blood pumping.
Oh, yeah.
But if you listen to that pumping too hard, your heart takes a dive and the losing starts. Stay on target and we'll make them all go boom. Who's with me?
Victory is ours!
Bring it on!
You said...
You could ice him up, Peter!
Yes, let us see your wizardry! These beasts are exceptional, just like their monster queen.
I'm on it!
This isn't a dog show, Drax. They're trying to eat us.
I will end you!
It's toying with us! Trying to wear us down!
Their natural instincts ain't
More!
nothing against
Come to me,
superior...
beast!
You are coming with me.
We better hurry.
First rain, then jelly, then slimy, stinky crawl spaces, and now all these monsters. I hate this flarking planet!
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part.
Hey, we're a team. If we're gonna smell like butt, we're gonna smell like butt together.
That is most eloquent, Peter Quill. I will smell like butt with you.
Group, give me a bridge here. The fortress is right on the other side of those cliffs.
Pretty sure it's this way, but I don't see an easy way to get up there.
Easy is rarely worth the effort.
For you, maybe. I love you.
So who's next in line for the throne if Lady Hellbender has an accident?
Perhaps she is immortal.
Nobody's immortal, not even death herself.
Can't believe you just said that with a straight face.
I'm sorry. What? Look at this. I like it. This is nightmare fuel.
Take that thing down, will ya?
I can't even get
Oh,
there.
I have to get them across. My bad. Ooh, I almost fell.
Deep freeze.
Whoa! Can I try ice cubing something?
Deep freeze.
Nope.
Kingdom
Man,
Hearts
you're
flashbacks.
such a gas flash.
So if we're gonna haggle
Deep
with the monster,
freeze.
how much are we asking for our monster?
395 million units, give or take two. One for every precious hair follicle on this flawless body.
You have counted them. It is bizarre.
Hey, at least I have some to count. That thing heavy, Quill?
Whoa, that is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Hello.
What the flar? You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare.
She already has a whole herd of them?
So we wasted our time. Almost got killed for nothing.
And got arrested. That was fun.
My dog.
It was moderately amusing.
Now we've got a ticking time bomb on the ship, and
Be
we owe
optimistic.
money to the cops.
Guys, every misstep was
Look
just a
at
step
you,
in the
Groot.
right direction towards completing
You
our
are
best plan
nightmare
yet.
fuel, and
Say
I
that
love
again?
it.
What if we brought one of those ugly suckers all the way here only to find out Lady H already had a full set?
That would have sucked big time.
Exactly. If we even got that far. What if we'd been towing that thing when Nova Corps intercepted us?
They would have taken our beast.
See? This is working out. Sure, in a kind of bumpy, chaotic way, but we've still got a plan.
Ugh. Seknarf ain't never heard of roads?
You'd have to clear parts of the jungle to do it, which would probably mean killing some of the wildlife.
Good.
Let's just get this done. You can't be serious.
Okay. It's farther than it looked. Much farther.
It's a Flarkin infinity bridge, is what it is.
You're being dramatic, Rodent. The bridge ends at the fortress, therefore it is not infinite.
Yeah, that's super comforting. Guess we gotta go. 3 cycles.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. The cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing is looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter?
Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
Rabies. Commit.
Remind me again. How many missions have we been on so far?
13?
14, if you count Contraxia.
Contraxia was not a mission. It was a mistake.
All right. Point is I was able to sell you, Gamora, daughter of Thanos, intergalactic assassin, as a hero. 14 times.
Fine.
I think he's made his point.
I like her boots. I like the whole outfit, but
Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as our leader.
Oh, come on.
She's got you there, Quill. Now shut up and start pulling. Will you stop worrying so much? You're gonna start growing knots again.
oh, why didn't we have Groot
Okay,
do this?
here we go. Whoa! Okay, whoa. A little bit close.
They seem so peaceful here.
Never saw real well when I was a kid. I guess this sort of counts.
I'm sure it's real pretty, but can we not draw its attention while I'm stuck in a Flarkin cage, please?
It's a really long bridge, oh my god.
Does anybody have like a campfire song or something we could sing to kill the time? Ooh, I know one. It's called...
Please stop.
All right, yeah. Okay. Wait, is Please Stop the name of your song?
No.
Rook for a second.
Okay. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
Yeah, it does
We have
seem like
60
that, and I
clicks from
like
the
that.
fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
There is only
I
one
think
way
it's a good
to
way
know
to
for
do a
sure.
story like this.
0.1 clicks.
Especially with characters that
0.2
do in the comics go a
clicks.
lot of places.
0.9, 2.1,
0.3 clicks.
4.5,
0.4 clicks. 0.5 clicks. 0.6 clicks. We could take turns extolling the virtues of Monster Queen.
Wonder you can hear me. Hey, Star-Lord. The guy with the scary eyes.
Yeah, this reminds, though, to be honest, this reminds me of the opening of Final Fantasy 15 with the car. That's the immediate flashback I got. I was like, oh, that Square, you're using your patterns again? Square, why? Immediate flashbacks to 15 in the car in the beginning of the fucking game.
Hurry, I'm gonna eat that.
Oh, I don't have to hold the button anymore. You could tell me. Right? That's what it gives me flashbacks to.
13 whole years. Look at you.
Flashback!
Where does time go?
To be
I'll be
fair,
able
if
to
I
say,
had to walk
I
that fucking
promise.
bridge, I would be daydreaming too.
Right.
We looked at those last time, looked at that. God, the hair! I did the flashbacks to the hair! Did I look at this before? Yes. I don't want to see if there's anything new. Oh, I did let me look at the Tron poster before.
Love to be able to ride one of those light cycles.
Me too. Me too. That was like something I really wanted as a kid. Okay, I looked at both of those. I did look at that. It's this bedroom is bigger than my actual bedroom, and it upsets me.
Be warm enough to spend the night in the yard soon. I love falling asleep looking at the stars, wondering what might be out there. Mom says Grandpa used to play this a lot when she was a kid, but it's been busted ever since I can remember. Auntie says you can get a brain parasite if you share a toothbrush. Imagine that. Something growing inside of you, slowly taking over.
You gonna talk about your dad at any point? I'd like to see the way the comics does your dad, because the whole reason I hated the second Guardians movie was because of the way they did his dad. It's so stupid.
Oh, this would be so cool.
I'd like to see how they mention your father in this. There might not even be any reason for them to, but...
Well, look who decided.
Pac-Man!
Where's my cake?
Pac-Mans!
I warned you.
No, you didn't.
Song doesn't rock enough.
Full.
Mom.
Okay, sit your butt down, Slowpoke.
It's a Pac-Man cake! That's so cool! That's
Don't worry,
adorable!
I'm not gonna sing.
I liked your singing.
Well,
That's
you
so
might be the only
cute.
one. Go on, make a wish. You're officially a teenager.
Pressing no button.
Oh, somebody's got a girlfriend. Is it Janie? Oh, yes.
It's not Janie.
She is so smart. Love Janie. Okay, I'm just teasing. What did you wish for?
Why would I wish for anything? I've got everything I want.
Oh, what huge favor are you about to ask me?
Just $10. Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
A movie. Tonight.
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
I don't think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were sleeping in my bed the next 3 nights.
That was ages ago. And this one isn't even that bad. It's PG-13. And I'm 13.
Exactly. PG-13 may contain violence and nudity.
Mild nudity, like butts and stuff.
You're not helping your case. No, I wanted us to have some us time tonight, you know? Maybe finish our game. You can't duck out right when I'm about to win.
Compromise.
We can still do all that stuff.
Butts and
Or some of it.
cleavage.
Tomorrow.
Tits and ass.
You're always telling me to get out of the house.
Shiva.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
Pretty please?
I don't know. Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
He's old enough to play this
Were you
fucking
careful when
game.
you got that black eye?
I told you
I
was...
know. You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing. But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
I couldn't just stand there.
No. Of course not. Okay, get me my purse. Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father.
Oh, they already talk about that a
It's
little.
upstairs on
at
my
least.
bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together.
I'm assuming maybe the guns are from Dad.
The cake looks super professional. You sure you didn't buy it?
Save the flattery, Peter. I left the gift on my bed.
Oh, I
I'm
thought you said
exploring.
outside.
Maybe I'll go get it, and you can finish up here instead.
No, that's okay.
Then get a move on.
Shoot. Mom told me to put the laundry away 2 days ago. I'll do it first thing in the morning. Scout's honor.
Sees it today, could do it right this moment, chooses not to.
Don't you dare touch that dial. Leave that alone. I love it. And look, it even has your little handprint on it.
Boring. Gotta remember to give this to Andy later. You know, he was a pretty good sport about not putting the Star
Wait a
Lord
minute.
patch on his
Wait
jacket
a minute.
too. We'd have looked like complete dorks if we both had it. My pants didn't do much better than my eye in that fight.
Sounds familiar? Not doing laundry. I've done mine. All caught up. Even though he
what,
keeps
now
getting
you're
called
too
into
old
work
for
on days
gifts?
that we have to do
What?
laundry.
No, I was just looking around, remembering things.
Grandma and Grandpa.
Poppy!
Wish they could have been here too.
Hey, Kubrick, buddy. No matter how long you wait here for Grandma and Grandpa, they're not coming back. Sorry.
You know, I was talking to Janie's mom the other day.
Here we go.
She's a lovely girl, Peter.
She listens to disco, Mom.
I'll go.
Hand still stings from catching Mom's fastball. Wonder if she got me a new glove for my birthday.
The longer you wait to get that gift, the more likely I am to change my mind.
I'm
about the
exploring
movie.
and you
No
cannot
way.
stop
You
me.
wouldn't.
Try me.
Oh, crap. I'm gonna miss Knight Rider. Guess I'll just have to wait for the rerun.
Reruns. Jesus.
Mom's pretty close to winning this game.
Wait, is this? This looks like, can't remember the name, it starts with a C. Where you put, like, resources on the map. Settlers of Catan! That's the name! That's kind of what it looks like. Oh, is it Risk? It looks like Settlers of Catan to me, I'm so confused. I don't even know how old Settlers. It's probably not even that old. Settlers of Catan. I don't know. I've only played it once. Look at this bathtub. Oh my god, fancy. This is a nice tub. My grandparents used to. Looks like my grandparents' house. I will get to that room in a second. I am exploring.
I don't know much about art, but I know that this is excellent. Grandma really had talent. Sky's clear. Wonder if Mom will spend the night stargazing since I'm heading to the movie.
For the biscuit.
Sure, it'd be nice to believe there are other worlds out there, but what are the odds?
Totally.
Pretty slim, I bet. Dan says every UFO sighting is really a weather balloon or a bright star. But there's so many of them. Couldn't a few be
It makes
real?
sense that she'd kind of be into this with who his father is.
Gonna have to get Mom to show me how to shoot. Grandpa was supposed to this summer. Meredith Quill. Perfect game. Not bad.
But there's the box. Wait, what room is this then? Probably grandparents' room.
I miss them so much. Grandma used to take me into town on Sundays to run errands. We'd stop for ice cream on the way home. Even in winter.
Did every 90s kid go through that? Getting ice cream on the way home from shopping?
Sometimes Grandma and Grandpa would let me sleep with them if I was too afraid down in the basement. Man, am I glad I finally got my hair the way I like it.
Your hair is interesting. It's an interesting choice, Peter. For the omelet.
I know it sounds crazy, but Mom's convinced my dad was an alien. She really believes it. Could she be right?
She is, in fact, right.
At last.
That was a close enough rhyme. Calm down, Jelly. No more screaming, okay?
At its entrance, anyway. So, as I was saying, I can handle a little solo extraction.
No offense, but you ain't exactly invested in my safe return. My skin, my plan.
Your call, Peter.
The Clark it is.
Side with Rocket, I guess.
Fully on board with Rocket's plan that I was totally paying attention to.
See? Even Captain Space Cadet don't trust your gymnastics.
Wait, what about gymnastics?
I just think we shouldn't be relying on a piece of tech you won't even be around to use.
It ain't neutrino splicing, it's a tracker. Even you mouth breathers can figure it out.
We're going to find out.
On you, so we can steal you back. Great idea, Rocket. Let's do this.
Name?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you.
Bonafide monster sellers.
Today, anyway.
What's in the box?
A monstrous abomination from Half-World and the meanest SOB in the quadrant.
Pass.
Pass?
Rocket!
I mean,
Things puny.
It is a hell beast, the namesake of your mistress. It would be wise to reconsider.
All right, get going before I change my mind.
Jelly,
Lady don't
enough.
like it. I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Hellbeast?
It is an accurate moniker. The little beast has a hellish demeanor.
I like it.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
I would show more caution, Peter Quill. If Lady Hellbender realizes our deceit, her vengeance will be swift.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
The Monster Queen has a monster army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers?
Just kind of phase 3 real quick. It might tickle. Yeah. Love it.
Guns?
I have never
love
seen
Groot.
one.
Ah, this outfit for Groot is
I
so
have seen one trample
cool.
into pulp.
It's fine.
Oh, I love it.
Worst comes to
Oh, I
worst,
love
we hightail
glitches
it
like
for the
that.
Milano.
It's so good.
Your genius plan is run away?
Backup plan? Which we're not gonna need, but yeah. It's not like she can chase after us with her old monster mash. Oh, come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Because Quill flies like a one-eyed badoon.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume, yes, but not know. Not chase us across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Wow! Look at this place. I'm in the wrong line of work.
It is appropriately impressive for a warrior of Lady Hellbender's stature.
Someday, that's gonna be ours.
Not yours.
Come over near the cave and say that again.
Focus, guys. Time to get those game faces on.
He means you gotta sell the illusion, too.
Exactly.
I mean, look at Groot. If anything looks like a monster hunter, it's this man right here.
That is truly a priceless trophy. Behold.
Explains the vault.
Priceless? Vault? Screw the sneaking around. Let's pull off a good, honest heist.
No!
Follow me and pay attention. You will not approach Lady Hellbender's throne. If she chooses to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements. I am humbled by my queen's confidence.
Spare me your empty platitudes.
Apologies, my queen. I meant no offense.
I know what you meant. Do not play me for a fool. You are not the first to claim they have captured a Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I said,
milady.
release it.
We got this.
Well, hello there. She is thick. Hello. Your thighs are lovely.
You are free here. Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of kin. Speak.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan.
See? I said we should have sold Drax. She's already in love with him. What the fuck? I had the best plan. Yeah, does it?
Flesh.
She's a tall woman too. Jesus.
Such flesh.
Why didn't we sell Drax like I said to earlier?
Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh?
That's so rude.
And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Is she trying to sleep with him? Hello. I like her.
believe she is flirting with me.
Yes, I believe so as well. No, just encourage this.
Play along, man. Flatter her or something. You got this.
It's gonna be awkward.
It's for the best. Your negotiation skills are terrible. Lady Hellbender, I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps I can give you a demonstration sometime.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me, Destroyer, what brings you to Seknarf 9?
Peter Quill, show her the creature.
I told him to go for it. He went for it.
Oh, it's about flarkin' time.
What is it?
It has a name, lady.
And it talks adorable.
It's adorable. Me too. Me too. I love this game. Holy shit.
Quill, make it stop.
Push its cuteness.
When will it reach its big size?
No, push its cuteness.
Big sigh.
If you think that's adorable, you should see him drink milk from a saucer.
What? I don't even drink milk.
Tell her, guys, isn't Rocket super cute?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes we even tie little ribbons with bells to his jumpsuit.
Yeah, and if you've never seen a raccoon try to open a refrigerator, you really need to.
I ain't a freaking raccoon.
The raccoon's temper is quite alluring.
Okay, that's it. I told you, I ain't a freaking raccoon. And I sure as hell ain't freaking cute.
Well, this went well.
What are you doing? Plan B, Quill.
Guys, less talking, more escaping.
Who's the monster now? What the fuck, Rocket? You heard that, Jack. She wasn't gonna pay 2 units for me.
So we all get to die because
I mean, she thought you were cute. People buy things when they think they're
I
cute.
can no longer collect. Whoa.
I thought a cat
That
was
was
cute.
lucky.
nothing about this is
We can
lucky.
bicker later. We need to keep moving.
Where are my drones? I want the Guardians incinerated.
What is that? She's cheating.
Die, floating death pod! It ain't dying, Quill. Try something else.
We need to find a way out.
Clark,
No, or we will all perish.
We need to get off this thing.
that thing's coming in hot. We gotta cool its jets.
We still need a way through.
Well, stop wasting time.
Everyone look for a way out.
We need to get off this thing. Peter, jump!
Jumping. And
All right, go. Let's try and get out of here in one piece.
We ain't done yet.
Excuse me?
I came here for units, and I ain't leaving without them. Yup, we're gonna clean out that vault we saw on the way up.
You can't be serious. Even Peter's not that suicidal.
You wanna cut and run, or do you wanna get paid?
I want to make it out of here
let's do-
alive.
We don't have time to argue. Hellbender's goons are gonna be here any second.
Quill's right. Shut your traps and follow me.
Not what I'm saying. Let's just find the big elevator we came in on and get the hell out.
No wonder we're always poor. You saps don't know how to take what's yours. can still come out on top of this thing.
We'll be lucky if we don't end up on top of a spike.
It is more likely that Lady Hellbender would feed us to one of her monsters.
Okay, that's the
Thanks,
movie
Drax.
one.
Something to look
I actually
forward
like
to.
his current one better. If we can find like one of the other comic book ones. Oh, hello. That was death. I'll take it. But like, I don't really like his movie one's fine. But I like the one he has currently.
This is all gonna be worth it when we empty that vault.
It is unknown if we will even be able to access its contents.
We got company!
About time!
Wipe them out, Rocket! Maybe these guys will lead us to the elevator!
Vault! We ain't leaving till we clean out her vault!
Did he just throw? You know what? Not gonna question it. Not gonna question what's
The
happening.
rodent was a poor choice for a ploy.
Can always count on you to state the obvious, Drax.
There goes any repeat business.
I ain't taking orders from that skull suit anyway!
We're in this now! Perhaps Nova Corps will accept the rodent as a down payment.
Oh, sure! Just sell me up the river!
These guys don't waste any time!
My blades will need resharpening.
Too bad we aren't getting paid for this.
We're heroes for hire, not killers!
Big gun couldn't save you, hell dork! I'm telling you, I can smell them units!
Drax, toss
The
it!
rodent's sense of direction is questionable. This peon was no match for my blades.
Stick it to him, Drax. Don't suppose Hellbender will hire us now.
Maybe she'll forgive us! Maybe! Do your thing, Gamora!
To the bow.
Bring your peace.
Look out!
Man, she's got no shortage of hired guns!
I got grenades enough for all of them!
Real smooth plan so far.
Hey, at least I'm pulling my weight.
It is not much weight.
I really wanted his one.
To pull.
Joke all you want, but without me, you wouldn't be able to get through this door.
Without you, we wouldn't be in front of this door.
Over there.
You see? Vault's right there. We smash and grab, then like Will said, out the way we came in.
5,000 units to the Hellraiser who kills these so-called Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, people, let's do this. One catastrophe at a time. Tie him down!
Destroy! Another Hellraiser defeated!
Cut to the chase. Next time, try biting your tongue, Rocket.
Like you'd have done any different if she'd tatted your head.
Round him up, Groot!
Lady Hellbender should face us herself!
How about if no one faces us?
Okay, so we gotta shoot her way into the vault. Big deal.
Enjoy the
I told you we should have tried to sell her Groot.
I have a feeling this would have gone the same way no matter
Find them
what.
and kill them. I want their head.
Slowly they will fall.
Groot, anti-time!
Time's up. This vault better be the mother of all payloads.
Lady Hellbender's amassed treasure is legendary.
lady crosses me.
Lady Hellbender proved an applicant of here.
Send it their way, Drax. Time for the big guns!
We should keep moving.
We are moving.
But we should be doing it faster.
Mark! Way too close.
Follow them.
Ah! Fight, cowards!
You do this. This is a trap.
I think we walked right into a trap.
Yep.
Trap. No, she said trap. Everyone look for a way out.
Quickly!
The murderous eye has returned.
Try to.
When they collide, we'll blow a nice hole in the wall.
Yeah, but we'll be dead by then. Find a way out.
We're about to get minced.
Nice! Now what?
Now we come up with an amazing escape plan.
You're the one with the X-ray specs.
It will not be an honorable death.
The floor's weaker here, and it looks like there's a tunnel or something below us. Can you carve us a hole, Gamora?
Flattered, but no chance.
This has got Destroyer written all over it.
I shall reduce it to rubble.
You expect us to crawl through a sewer? I ain't getting wet again.
I don't want to hear one word out of you.
You all got a real funny way of saying thanks.
Gratitude is not my current sentiment.
More like murderous rage.
You
Keep talking, you ingrates. I'm happy to cut you out of your take from the vault.
I'm happy to cut you, period.
Sharp words from a dull woman. Like you'd have done any different in my shoes.
I wouldn't have been in your shoes. I wanted to sell Groot.
Groot ain't some piece of lumber you can hawk. Though I'm sure you got plenty experience trafficking lies.
Watch your tongue or I'll cut it out.
Oh, I'm shaking, lady. You bring a knife to a gunfight. Groot says you can all go sit on a hot poker. Fine, fine. You're all against me. But by the end, you'll be lining up to kiss my hairy paws.
I'm assuming he told Rocket to go sit on a hot poker instead. That's kind of nice. I like that one. I like the apocalypse outfits
I
a
knew we shouldn't
lot.
have sold that Flarkin rat.
Who you calling a rat?
He was clearly referring to you, am I correct?
This way.
Everybody, quiet!
Come on. We'll cut them off at the vault.
Perfect. That does not seem perfect.
Just another by-the-numbers plan for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What we should have done is sold Drax. Hellbender was practically begging to buy a night with the big
See, I said that earlier when we first asked
It is
if
not
we
for
should
sale.
sell.
The house pest still owes us 12,000 units.
12? How'd you get 12?
It is a measurement of my growing frustration.
Well, take a deep breath, cause we're here. One vault as promised.
And a giant locked door.
Leave that to me.
Heads up! Ambush!
Yeah, we're ambushing them.
Throw that, Drax!
This is exactly why we should have gone with Groot.
Would you listen to this one? Be stuck on repeat. I am increasing your debt, rodent.
Let's not count our chicken. Need some breathing room, Groot! Watch it, Drax!
This reminds me of the Sakaran battle arena. Big risk, big reward.
Maybe we can salvage this mission after all!
The plan was sound. The rodent undermined it. I can't wait to see the look on Lady La-Di-Da's face.
I am not familiar with Lady La-Di-Da. Nuke out!
Getting out of here is gonna be a nightmare!
One problem at a time! Show him some muscle! With pleasure!
He's woozy! Time to hit him!
You don't have to ask me twice.
Blow him up!
This is exactly why we should have gone with Groot!
Would you listen to this one? She's stuck on repeat.
Okay, coast is clear. You're up, Rocket.
Make it fast.
Of course. There ain't a lock this side of Xandar I can't pop.
I am adding to your debt for every extra minute this takes.
Keep your manis on. You can't rush genius.
All Hellraisers to the main vault.
Or I could try rushing and hope for the best.
Orb of a new exhaust! Keep coming!
Are you surprised?
Has come!
How long are we supposed to keep doing
How's
this?
it going over there, Rocket?
Oh, good. Thanks, Quill. How are you? I'm trying to freaking concentrate.
Just looking for an ETA.
However long it takes, plus whatever time you waste distracting me.
Lady Hellbender sent her strongest men to test us.
Get the point?
Pulverizer! I shall break their bones! My blades grow weary.
Well, we ain't trading places.
Nice work, Peter!
Keep them clear of Rocket!
Keep off
Cut
my
to
back.
pieces!
Make like a tree! Lady Hellbender's forces grow more persistent.
Just a little bit longer.
Hellraiser! More like hell lay there and die! Die!
It's like this one doesn't feel pain! It'll be a slump! How long are we supposed to keep doing this?
The rodents' estimates are unreliable. Make your maker! How much longer we gotta hold these guys off? What the scud does Hellraiser feed these guys?
I don't know! Keep it! I'll enjoy this!
String them up, Groot!
We've let ourselves get backed into a corner!
We're not in a corner. We're fighting one person.
I will destroy this!
So, all these dweebs are part of Lady Aegna's army? Ah! I can do it! Have a little faith!
My blades grow weary.
Well, we ain't trading places. And pop. Close enough. Move your asses while you still got them.
Did you suck it in there, Groot? Back door!
See? Nothing.
Gamora, no killing teammates.
Says who?
It's literally in your contract. I made no such commitment.
He's a liability, Peter.
Ha! Coming from the most wanted woman in the galaxy.
Most deadly.
Same thing. How about a thank you, Rocket?
For nearly getting us killed?
For getting us into the crappiest vault in the greater Magellanic Cloud? You said there'd be treasure!
A Gilleran skull is priceless.
Worthless is not the same.
Guys! We need a plan. Agreed. My arms are growing moderately fatigued. Dig deep, Drax. Gamora, cover him. Rocket and I will try to find something of value. Groot, don't break anything.
Hey.
It's gotta be more than just junk in this skag heap.
Sure he would not. Don't. Your second. I like grenades.
pretty ain't priceless. They're just lights, and they look heavy as scut.
Well, this is not nothing, but nowhere near what we owe.
Units are like termites. If she keeps any in here, there's gotta be more.
Here we go. Not quite enough, but we're getting there. All right, this'll cover our fine at least.
Why stop there? After all she put us through, I say we clean her out.
What she put us through?
Enough!
Oh.
Peter Quill. It's grown quiet.
Quiet like peace and quiet, or like the grave sort of quiet?
Definitely the grave one.
Drax, please tell me you didn't just lock us in.
I did not do anything.
I'm almost impressed. The woodland creature has more bite than I originally perceived. Enjoy the contents of my vault, Guardians. They will be the last thing
Peter.
you ever see. Shame to waste my Clintarian gas on such unworthy invader. Do try not to melt all over my Kalaran skull.
We need to find a way out. Now.
It is both priceless and hard to clean.
Deep breath, people.
We've got to jam those vents, or the gas will keep pouring in.
Freeze the lethal gas vents, Peter Quill.
What?
Groot's right. One of them lights has gotta be plenty heavy.
You just, pick up stuff while death is happening. Something to throw.
Hey, I found some more units.
Are you seriously looking for money right now?
Gamora, think you can cut loose one of those lights?
Heads up!
Crap. They ain't staying frozen, Quill. We gotta get out of here. Ah, now that was priceless.
Drax, hurl it right through that wall.
With all my might.
Hurry.
That'll do her. Let's move, people.
I hope you know what you're doing!
That makes two
Absolutely
of us.
not.
Is everyone okay? Gamora, Drax,
I'll live.
My epithelial layer is intact.
Rocket, Groot, where are you? Flark. Does anyone see a way out?
I see a bright light.
Well, don't go towards it.
Guardians of the Galaxy, how many times do I have to kill you?
Still her, Peter.
The audacity that you thought you could rob me.
For the record, we weren't all on board with the plan.
Thanks, Quill. Why not sell the clothes right off my back?
Do you know what I did to the last people who thought I was easy prey?
You let him go?
I got nothing. We're trapped.
Lady Hellbender, let us settle this honorably. I will face you in combat.
Honorably. Your offer is worthless, Destroyer. There is no escaping my wrath.
I can work with that.
Dweller, feast
Oh god,
upon
the
them!
octopus monster. monster by correcting myself.
Okay, that's a true monster.
Well, let's make it truly dead.
Guys, huddle up!
Give ourselves a little bit more energy. It's a great time to be doing.
Why'd you call us Sin Peter? I, for one, am doing great out there.
That's a my assassin, so perhaps he wants you out of my way.
Or maybe he wants you to sit back and watch so you can learn from a pro.
Dudes, relax. We need to have each other's backs out there. No one's winning this on their own. Precisely. If we stay united and centered, there will be no turning back. Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer!
Feel him? This thing could do with a few less arms.
Now we know what kind of monster Hellbender likes!
The kind that eats us.
Now is the time to strike! Slice and dice!
Never see it coming!
Rip them up, Jack! What does she feed this thing? No doubt the flesh of its enemies. Time to shred them!
Order up!
Do not cower behind your pet, Lady Hellbender.
What? You'll pay for that! Now, attack!
We're gonna get flattened if we don't deal with those arms.
The beast is truly formidable.
Let's admire it after we kill it!
Blow them away, Roger!
She sure knows how to hold the prize!
It seems that legend holds true. My great strength goes underutilized!
Destroy them, my pets! Last time someone got stabbed!
This thing could do with a few less arms.
Curse you!
Stick it to a brute!
Any last words? Now we know what kind of monster Hellbender likes!
The kind that eats us.
Ha ha!
No! Not again! Enough toying with them! End this!
Oh, he makes the jello.
All right, crowd control!
Don't forget about the big one!
And beware the spine protrusion!
Don't have to tell me twice.
Go, get them!
Let's do this! Come on, you overgrown octopus! The creature does not have 8 limbs! What is next, Peter Quill? It died well.
You punch that thing into nothingness.
Now, attack! Now, overwhelm them!
Gamora, slice him up!
I thought you'd never ask!
I commend your effort, Lady Hellbender!
Your word means less than nothing. Swarm them, my pets! Good! Keep it up!
Crack! Destroy! Perish!
Watch out for more jellies.
They are a secondary concern.
Destroy them, my pets! Crush their high hope!
beast must feed upon these gelatinous creatures.
As long as it ain't feeding on us.
We're about to have more problems!
Keep them busy, crew. I commend your effort, Lady Hellbender. How about our effort? Bust out the smart bombs.
Go get them! No matter what I cut off, it comes back!
Smash its insides! Just some general life advice.
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
I will end you.
Now! Attack!
The beast falters. Let us take the advantage.
You don't know who you're messing with, lady.
She is clearly familiar with our names.
Curse you! Head on a swivel!
All you Drax! Prepare! The beast must feed upon these gelatinous creatures!
We can't let it get its strength up! Again! This has got my name on it! Destroy them, mine! Go, get them! Destroy the forest to kill them!
Smash its insides! Just some general life
Peter
advice.
Quill! Over this way! Let Luke right with you, big guy! Thank you, Peter Quill!
Chase!
Go get him, Tiger!
Face me! I commend your effort, Lady Hellbender!
Your word! Night weather! What have they done to you?
Yes.
This ends now! Rain
Okay.
fire upon them!
Those things are hot and heavy! Get it?
No!
They could be useful!
Useful if you want to get burned!
Heads up! Now, overwhelm them!
Maybe.
Root, snaggle!
What's
I am
next, Peter?
trying to destroy! It's all you, Gamora!
This won't hurt much! Not too late to call this off! Never!
Die with honor! Take heed of the explosive, Peter Quill!
They know how to keep up the
Beautify it, brute! The enemy proves persistent!
Back it! This is
why
how
I'm
it's
here.
done!
Smash him up, Drax! Alright, last leg!
Let's shut that freaking moth!
Swallow them, my pets!
Take heed! Guys, we did it!
They live!
Running would be good.
Bring me Nasha!
I don't want to know what that
Everybody
is.
grab a bike! Wow, made it out one piece!
We still need to get out of here and fast.
Everybody strap in!
Now that was a ride.
This is no time to celebrate. We have made an awful mistake.
And an awful amount of cash.
There is no escaping Lady Hellbender's wrath.
We'll see about that.
What the?
Ah, jumpy.
She will hunt us to the end of the universe.
Who gives a scut? We got off that mudball with the money, didn't we?
Money that you forced us into stealing.
Yeah, well, what about that smash and grab on Zootopia? I didn't hear you complaining then.
Lady Hellbender is not a bank.
Yeah, that's right. Because if she was, we'd have way more loot.
Whoa. One problem at a time.
Lady Hellbender will seek her revenge. Mark my words.
Then she'll have to get in line. First, I gotta call Corel.
The sooner we get this fine paid, the better.
Yeah, so we can go back to focusing on being broke.
That's weird.
Is money all that you think of, rodent?
No, I also think about bombs.
And booze.
Bombs made out of booze.
Oh my god.
Nikki,
Is it true? Really?
there's something wrong with the connection.
Did you twist the thingy?
Yeah, no dice. Nikki, is your mom around? I really need to talk to her.
She's with me. Inside me. After you left, we went into the quarantine zone. I sneaked aboard and there was dark fog.
Did you try narrowing the band?
First thing I tried, it's gotta be something else. I'm losing you, Nick. Can you put your mom
I
on?
knew you were in my blood. Left. I knew Father Baker said it was a miracle.
I think something has happened to the girl.
Yeah, it's called she's Nova Corps.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, keep your star pants on. I'll go check the array.
Bring her back. You need them all back. I just have to.
Good. What is happening?
Rocket!
Look at what it did! It chewed everything! The scut!
Oh. Oh jeez, that fucking electrifying itself.
Rocket, relax. It's just an array.
Just an array. Look at it, Quill. Where am I gonna get the parts to fix that? It's flarked! I told you it was a mistake to keep that thing. But did you listen to me? Oh, no. We don't listen to Rocket. He just has to fix the frickin' ship.
I promise we'll get it fixed soon.
Yeah, just like you promised to get your girlfriend to go easy on us? Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
You know what isn't fair, Quill? Being the only one who actually seems to give a scut about the Milano. Look, guys, we need the doc to fix the array. Luckily, I know a guy on Nowhere has got the parts we need. And he can get rid of that Nova tracker cheap.
We cannot abandon the child. Her behavior was erratic.
The llama thing you chewed the wires, Drax. It was probably just a bad connection. And if we remove the tracker, Corel will make sure the entire Nova Corps fleet is on alert for us.
Gamora's right. We made a promise. I made a promise. See if you can pinpoint where Corel is. We pay the fine.
Quill, are you freaking kidding me?
That way, we don't have to keep looking over our shoulders for Nova on the next job.
If there is a next job.
Sounds like Groot's got that toothy bastard under control. Better not come back here and try to finish chewing through my ship! Or else.
Really?
You are right to be worried about the broken communications array, rodent.
Gamora, did you find... Are those dolls?
Yes. No. It doesn't matter. The Haloshope's in the Teo system. Coordinates are in your console.
So, why'd you close the view screen?
None of your business.
Isn't it, though? Sounds like you're trying to hide something from us.
Yes, I am.
Well, give her space.
Okay, you put it that way. So you said Corel's in the Teo system. Any idea what's out there?
It looks like her ship is docked at a Nova Corps station called the Rock.
Wow. Do they have another one named the Jazz?
I don't think so. Thankfully, the docking procedure is automated at the station. No need to wait for Rocket to fix the comms.
Her sword just disappeared. To move the plot forward, I'm not ready to do that.
Weren't we gonna pay that fine?
Oh, looks like someone changed their mind.
We're paying that fine, Rocket, whether you like it or not.
Exploring. I already picked up, right?
We sure had good times, didn't we?
Keep it that way. Starting to think maybe it's just what it eats, you know? I am Groot. Yeah, the QZ would have been an open buffet for something that eats wires.
Little figurines are pretty cute. I love that she collects things. That's adorable.
I wonder what the future has in store for us.
More fighting!
Perhaps next time we should...
Anyone in there? Rocket?
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Is that my toothbrush?
It fits in the small cracks.
Oh, Rocket, please!
Does
Hold it in for a tick. I'm almost done.
everyone use
What's
your
up,
toothbrush?
Muscles? Pissed about the array, too?
I am pondering our latest mission.
I get you. Finally get a win, but no, gotta give our cash to Novacore.
I do not consider Seknov 9 a successful heroic venture.
It's successful because we got the units, not because it was heroic.
Didn't you say the same thing after Satopia?
That one was a bit higher on the heroism scale.
Bank robberies are not heroic.
Yeah, they are. Banks are evil.
Your sword is going through your back, by the
Ready
way.
for your thoughts?
What is a penny?
It's money. Like units. The saying means I'd pay to know what you're thinking.
We must use our currency to pay the Novacore fine, or we risk...
Drax. Just tell me what's up.
I am realizing that I do not know as much as I thought I did. Our visit to Seknarf 9 was not what I expected.
Because Lady Hellbender isn't a giant?
She is definitely not. That is only part of it, Peter Quill. On our way to her fortress, I realized that many of my assumptions about this team have been incorrect as well.
Really?
The assassin and the rodent. Without them and the tree fighting nobly beside us, we would not be alive right now.
I told you, they're not bad people just because they have a bad past. Life is complicated, Drax. Things are never simple.
On Katath, it was. I had a family that I cherished and a certainty about life that I no longer possess.
I'm sure you'll find it again. Just give it some time.
His swords are just right through his back. Again.
We could be halfway to nowhere by now, and only a few rotations away from getting that Flarkin Nova Tracker off.
Bitter much?
Yeah, I am.
Going to nowhere without paying our fine would bring more trouble in the long run.
Make it fast, Quill. I still got that array to repair.
Can we talk for a second? Are we okay?
Oh, tip-top, Captain.
So that's a no.
Why do you care? I'm just here to fix things, right? Who cares what I think?
Rocket, please. Just because I don't always take your advice doesn't mean I don't listen to you. We're a team. Everybody's got an opinion.
So you'd rather listen to Gamora?
Gamora? Gamora knows her stuff, man. She's the navigator. She navigates the stars and planets and, comets.
She navigates comets.
Sometimes. And Groot is our, special vegetation specialist. His opinion's valid, too.
And Drax, what makes him so great?
He's, tactical. Tactics. The man is such a tactician.
And then there's me, the guy who gets mad and starts shooting up the place instead of following the plan.
Come on. You're a valued member of this team. We started this together. Now we need to make something profitable of it. Something lasting. We could go to nowhere like you suggested. But if we don't pay that fine, Novacore will come for us. How do we make money then?
Maybe paying our fine makes some sense.
Exactly. So let's just get it over with and move on, right?
We'll see. There. Happy now? We done? Do I get a raise for this?
All of it.
Ta-da! I've made it foolproof, just for you.
Whoa, nice! You made a cute little pen.
Yeah, it better stay out of my fur.
Is the llama screaming? Room is 4. The llama is screaming.
I should probably learn a second language at some point. Like French.
He brought back a plant.
Nice.
That's
Is
adorable.
that one from Seknarf 9? I bet it loves water. Bet our comms array wouldn't be all chewed up if we'd kept the llama in here. You didn't mean to chew up the comms, did you?
Cute llama sounds. That was satanic. What are you talking about?
Looks sturdy enough. You sure it'll be okay in there?
They're not happy llama noises. At all.
Okay, Corel, get ready to be impressed.
So you surprised me. Once. Don't get used to it.
Looks like your girlfriend held up her end of the bargain, Quill.
We know for sure it's her.
Checking. Same designation as before. It's definitely Hallis Hope.
What are they doing to my ship?
Relax. Standard Nova Corps procedure. My ship's fine.
Which part?
Ask Quill. He's the one who keeps crashing it.
All right, let's pay that fine.
Hey, want to take bets on if Quill's gonna get back with Cop Lady?
Knowing Corral, that would be surprising.
Groot, really? Quill's got lots going for him, like, the hair.
You were being facetious. You've been quite vocal about your dislike for Peter Quill's hairstyle.
I know there's some reason we're doing this, but I still want to go on record that I don't want to be here and that being here is a mistake.
Want to bet on who can flip off the most officers before they catch us?
Not in the mood.
Okay. I thought you'd like that. Rocket'll come around, just try not to eat anything else, okay? Ready to pay our fine?
Even Groot can see you're here for some blueberry pie. It ain't a station shaped like a rock, it's a rock shaped like a station.
This reminds me of when I surrendered to the authorities.
What was it like?
Liberating.
Your blades have a lot of
Something
issues.
tells me we'll be out of here faster than your prison sentence.
Depends if you still plan on mating with Centurion Ko-Rel.
You ever been to the Rock before?
Yeah, looks like every other Nova Corps station.
Any chance you know how to get around this place?
You don't get around. You're either brought in or you stick to the reception desk.
What are you doing, little one?
Okay, here we go.
If they so much as scratched her paints, we get Nova Corps to reduce our fine.
Good luck with that.
It's gross negligee.
Negligence.
That's what I said.
Where is everybody?
Most Nova stations are heavily automated, all synchronized by the world mind.
It is unsettling.
Not like they had much choice after the war. Too many seats.
M ship. Designation Milano. Move to holding space
Get back here with my ship!
R734PL. Present validated ticket to kiosk prior to departure.
Relax, Rocket. It's standard procedure.
You keep saying that.
This isn't exactly my first Nova Corps fine. Yours either.
First time I'm paying one. Flarkin knew I should have stayed on board.
Coming, Rocket?
Yeah. What kind of name is The Rock, anyway?
It is factually accurate.
Would you believe the name's got nothing to do with it being on a giant rock?
I would not.
So why is it called that?
Okay, it's not supposed to be this empty.
Is it a holiday?
Space cops don't take holidays.
Hello? We're here to pay a fine. Looking for Centurion Corral?
Door's locked.
Well, we tried. Come on, let's go.
We're not leaving. We'll go to them if we have to. Look, the door controls are on the other side if we can get you there.
So what, now I'm supposed to hack Nova Corps security?
I mean, if you don't think you can...
Good time.
Keep
Oh,
shut,
I can be
Quill.
We are discussing breaking into a Nova Corps facility.
It ain't breaking in if no one's here.
That is precisely when one would break in.
So I love all the Nova Corp stuff, but are they gonna show Nova? They've shown like posters of what Nova's armor is, and like the people wear
We are
Nova's
meant
armor.
to be clearing our fine, not
But-
adding to it.
Are they gonna actually show Nova?
Breaking in, we're concerned citizens.
We're
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna give it
citizens
until,
of
like-
Xandar or
Yes.
members of Nova Corps.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm gonna give it like
Perhaps
till
we simply need to
four
wait
hours,
for
and then I'll do
Highly
Ace.
doubt it.
Because I don't want to wear out my voice.
Perhaps this is a test to see if we will respect the bureaucratic process.
Well, newsflash, I don't. And if they want their money, they better hurry up and come and take it. You Gold Domes hear me? I got much better things to do with these units than forking them over to you.
I don't like this. We really do need to get that door open.
Hey, I can crack it, but the panel's over there and we're stuck here.
Have you checked the
I
other
mean,
rooms,
probably
Peter?
not.
Any chance they're all just on break?
Groot says the kiosk still says open. I say
I'm okay
it
with
ain't
never
our
seeing
problem.
her.
Thirsty, big guy?
This machine appears to be inoperable.
Maybe they're just all out of your flavor.
Odd.
What is? I mean, besides all of this.
There's nothing. Not even a welcome screen.
It is on, right?
They're always on. Constant connection to the world mind. That's the point. This one's been severed.
Huh.
Ain't this the way? Never a space cop when you need one.
I'd settle for a desk clerk.
This is the fucking fanfiction. What's happening? This novel about a machine. Oh my, okay. I don't know what I just read.
I'd settle for us leaving a note
Not
and getting the
horror
flock off this
or-
rock.
All right, there's an air duct in here. Could be a way in, Rocket. Think you can squeeze through this vent?
If you can get it open, I ain't that flexible.
I'm thinking Drax.
I am not the one to
Groot,
ask.
time to shine.
Groot tells me to tell you
Hey,
that he
Gamora.
can't do it.
Ask someone else! Hey Drax, get me a can of Power Star, would you?
The machine is inoperable, and I am not in the habit of lending units.
I never said I'd pay you back.
Yes?
There.
According to the monitor, there's 9 people ahead of us. But no one's here.
Yeah, Nova's tech ain't that fancy.
Yep, it's locked.
Thanks for taking my work.
Yeah.
There, one open air duct.
Okay,
Now we
you're
have
supposed to
damaged
shoot it.
Silvercore property.
Just a little. All right, Rocket, see if this vent leads into that other room. And be careful.
You know, I still don't love this whole pay or fine plan. Huh. There's something screwy with the power grid. It's like they're on backup only. I'm syncing the schematic to your visor.
Whoa. You could do this the whole time?
Follow the circuits and let me know which junctions to switch. We'll have to pick and choose where we reroute power. This thing's got false positives all over the place. I'll have to do a relay.
That's a door.
The wrong door.
Still, progress. Hey,
look around.
it's a bathroom. Anybody gotta go?
The only place I want to go is out of here. Where next?
His pecs jiggled when I opened that menu. By the way. Except there they go again. You know, I like the shirtless look.
Walking right I can. Oh ho ho, clever. But I'll bet you didn't think of this. We'll find out. Prepare to be amazed. Hey, I think I could set off the sprinklers from this thing. Does that help?
Only if you want to get wet.
Yeah, good point.
I need this. Oh, nice.
Watch and learn. Oops. Oops, what? Nothing. It's fine. Maybe just don't touch. There. Fixed.
There it is.
There you go, buddy. Free soda. I will not add theft to our list of charges.
We'll find out.
I do not care to think of how many monsters we will need to sell to pay off this fine.
We're in plain view of security and no one's come running. I guess they're not watching.
Hey, that sort of worked.
What the fuck, Peter?
You said the connection was down. I thought it might help.
No, didn't help.
Presto!
Watto?
You know, ta-da! It is conspicuously silent.
Good point.
What are they doing?
Scanning each other. Clark if I know why, though. They're acting bonkers.
What would it take to call an entire station away?
Who says they were called away? Maybe they disbanded.
The whole station?
The whole Nova. No more cops.
The galaxy would devolve into lawlessness.
Yeah.
Huh. Seems like everything was normal when Hallow's Hope showed up.
Maybe that's where they are.
Yeah, collectively
Thank you.
kissing your ex's butt.
I would form an extremely long queue.
It ain't spooky. That big haunted house on Dervani was spooky. There. You hear that? Oh, poor little guy.
It is a thing. Your sympathies are redundant.
Hey, I'm half thing, remember?
I did
Falling
not.
for us. Distracted.
There it is again. Maybe the station got hit. I hear there's still Shatari remnants who like to attack underprotected Nova spots.
Hey there.
You aren't Nova.
What gave it away?
Whoever y'all are, come here a minute. Hey, jumpsuit. You gotta get me out of here. I don't belong in a cage.
Nova Corps begs to differ.
Well, no one asked you, Scary Eyes.
We should not be aiding and abetting a criminal.
Weren't you a Nova Corps prisoner?
What are you in for?
What? Nothing. Case of mistaken identity. They mistook me for someone who gave a crap.
Ooh, I like him.
Back at you, Weasel. So how about helping a guy out? See if there's a door release or something. Oh, hey, what did you do? Hey, where am I going?
I mean, you said check for a door,
I wonder
Elise.
where it took him.
Furnace. Congrats, Quill. You just executed your first prisoner.
That seems improbable.
You said look around for a switch. I pressed a button.
Do we really want to pay this fine and go back to being broke?
We'll still have units left over once the fine is paid.
Yeah, but not enough for anything fun. I'm telling you, I know a guy who popped that Nova lock for half of what we owe.
Doesn't do us much good if we cross paths with Nova again.
Maybe we just send him back to his cell. Like, that was the visitor's area.
In my experience, Novacore do not permit visitations.
You were in the kiln. Of course you weren't allowed visitors. This isn't a supermax.
You! Hey, buddy!
Bye, buddy.
Okay, what now? I got rights!
Now this place brings back memories.
Did you once serve with the Novacore, Peter Quill?
What? No! But I had to stand in a lineup once, maybe twice. Anyway, good to be on this side of the glass.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope.
What are you doing?
I figured as long as we're here, I may as well try and dig up some juicy
okay?
Nova secrets. Maybe they even got a bead on Gamora's bluer half.
Not likely.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, you're talking about her sister?
I formally declare my objection to trespassing in a Novacore facility.
Noted.
See? Drax doesn't want to pay the fine either.
That is not what I said. You are conflating my meaning.
Hey, I'm with you, big guy. I say we get the flark out of here.
Whoa, that guy was serious business.
Well, now he's seriously someone else's business.
I'm getting a real haunted mansion vibe from this place.
Elevator's out.
But the shaft above looks open. We can use it to climb up there.
You expect us to walk on that thing?
It'll hold more than the 5 of us.
Please don't fall, please don't fall.
Oh, crap!
Nervous laugh was funny.
Piece of cake.
Dark.
Ooh, spooky.
Holy crap! Oh, the look on both your faces. A bunch of babies. Oh, you were too.
Are these?
Centurion armor!
Yeah,
Yup.
makes it good.
Feel
Not
free
having
to
to
try
have the
one
same
on.
voice actor over and
A
over.
true warrior requires no armor.
Let's no.
You wouldn't fit in one anyway.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need some fancy suit of armor.
Spoken like someone who's never gone up against a centurion.
And you have.
Yes.
During your time serving the Chitauri.
Not my proudest moment.
This looks like the only way forward.
Are you blind? I didn't sign up for getting chopped in two just so you could make your girlfriend proud.
It is more likely that...
Ah, no wonder the door's all torqued out.
All right, let's hope that holds. How come this one gets its own room?
Looks like a workshop. You know, I hear they anodize these things with some kind of Zendarian smart metal.
Metal cannot...
Okay, with them not being in the game.
Smarter than some.
That. This doesn't seem like the game that they would fit in well. Unless they played bad guys. But even then. We're done. That's really...
Here you go. Now that was some quality crafting, if I might say so myself.
They're not toys.
What do you think one of these suits would go for on the black market?
I'll be right back. You're being a booger. Ready? Look at me. Look at me. Yes. Standing. Cuddle time. I love you. Too. Careful. Stop. Calm down. See? Don't do that, because the chair's gonna get knocked over. Okay? Careful. Be careful. Yeah? Oh, don't do that.
Don't even think about it.
I'm not gonna. I'm just asking.
Not the way to go?
Subcutaneous emitter is busted. Whatever that is. That means something to you?
Maybe.
What?
Means you can't report back to the world mine.
That checks out with what I saw in the lobby.
I'm guessing this is not the room we needed to go in. Walk around it.
30,000
What?
units for one of them suits.
Rocket?
It's gotta be close, right? Of course, you'd have to unlock them.
That was the way. These doors seem to open.
Let's even just say 20,000 a pop. That's over 500,000 units just in this room.
Not half as much as the bounty you'd have if you stole them.
I said I wasn't gonna do
Oh,
it.
they just automatically open, my bad.
More nothing.
There's gotta be an explanation.
The House Hope is a capital ship. Maybe they're all there for some reason.
Or maybe this whole place is contaminated with Formerian pox.
I am experiencing a mild itching sensation.
Yeah, and I got a real pain in my ass.
Rocket, do your magic.
No.
What?
I said no. When are you gonna come to your senses, Quill?
I am Groot.
And then what? He's gonna drag us halfway through this station if we let him.
Okay. We try one more room, and if we still haven't found anything, we leave. Deal?
Fine. One more room. Not two. One. Door's flarked. We ain't going back that way.
I thought the Nova Corps had more ships.
I heard they got staffing issues.
From who?
People. In places with other people.
Peter Quill. I found this.
Why did you put it on?
Sector 1, check in. Sector 1, sweep complete. 75% acceptance rate. It is as she promised. Have faith. The promise will be made real. Proceed to Sector 7. With faith.
Well, the good news is we're not alone. There's lots of chatter.
Tell them I want my ship back.
My ship.
I sense there's a bet.
But it sounds like they're searching for something or someone.
Could explain why no one's around.
Who gives a flark? Tell them to get their golden butts up here.
The promise will be made real. Proceed to Sector...
Hey there. Is this thing on? We're looking for Centurion Carell.
Who is we?
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy. We were supposed to meet Centurion Carell to pay a fine.
Hello, Guardians of the Galaxy. I would be more than happy to assist you today. Where are you now?
We're in some sort of monitoring station.
Understood. Stay where you are. We will come to you.
Well, what did they say?
They're coming to us.
Huh. It's about flarking time.
This doesn't look good.
Where's Centurion Carell?
Have faith. She is not with us at this time.
Have faith. Really?
Anyone else seeing a purple glow around these guys?
I do not trust them. If there's an alternative plan, now may be the time to execute it.
Us. Just a little.
Come. All will be made clear. Once you experience the promise.
What do you mean there's no Centurion Carell? Her ship's literally docked outside.
I understand your confusion. We will set your tumultuous souls
You're
at ease.
purple, though. The people here are supposed to be blue.
Guardians of the galaxy. We will take you to the Hellas Hope. Then you too can have faith.
We should return to the ship.
Yep.
Cool. And that all sounds super great. It's just, sorry, what's your name again?
You may refer to me as Carlos.
Right, Carlos. Listen, we really need to pay our fine. Then we can go on our way, you can go on your creepy Temple of Doom way. It's a win-win for everyone.
Perhaps. Have you embraced her divine promise?
Only if I get her consent first.
For the promise to be made real, all living beings must accept it completely. Come, have faith.
Quill, we cannot return the way we came.
All right, change of plans. Let's take these freaks to church.
Purge the non-believers! Oh, someone's getting purged! Back! Destroy! We just wanted to pay our fine! Our good intentions have been misconstrued!
We had good intentions, I mean, just partially.
Quill's killing loopy cops now. Music to my ears.
Maybe the name spelled funky. You want chicken now?
This will not reflect well on our fine.
I don't think that.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I think Nova Corpus does it. Just make me curious about Nova, if they like are gonna mention him at all. Yes?
Matters now.
With that door flarked, we gotta go out the way they came in. So expect more of them purple freaks.
Yeah, what was with that weird glow they had?
Sorcery.
Yeah?
Virus?
Well, we better hope it ain't contagious.
Let's just find Corel. I'm sure she'll know what's going on.
Yeah, if she don't try and kill us like the last lot.
No way. Not Corel.
Hey, calm down.
Looks like a standoff.
It was a standoff.
Not good.
Clark, Nova killing Nova.
Which side won?
There's your answer.
Oh man, this is bad.
We're sitting ducks.
I will not stand here and wait to die.
None of us got a whole lot of choice. Clark and Meathead, nice knowing you. Everyone got nuts. Bend your knees when you laugh.
Can you handle that?
Not much we can do about it now.
Man, I totally laid out that psycho soldier.
Knock some sense into him.
Next time for me before you do something like that. Let us hope she has not fallen to this corruption. Cavalry has arrived.
You guys didn't decide to jump? Jumping would have been fine.
You said it, buddy.
Wrap him up, bud. Big guy, 12 o'clock. Current time is irrelevant.
Bear, kill, now.
Ah, that is much more informative.
Those who resist must be purged. Just look at him. Bear's below it.
Cut him down, brute. Feels good to engage in honest combat.
Let's just hope we're on the right side of this.
Well executed,
His end draws near. Make your peace.
Like a hot knife. It's like they've completely lost it.
They are not normal. They are traitors. Take this to your matriarch or whatever. Yeah, go cry to your mommy. Danger close, Rocket. Hit them.
Why didn't we find them here?
Maybe someone tried to escape. Snip it.
What? Every day, no jumping. Jumping would have been fine. Why not?
With fervor.
The whole station's gonna know we're here now.
Maybe Corel will find us.
Hi. Yes.
Let's see that sword.
Get the point?
You disgrace me.
You're fine, man. If you want, you can come out with me.
This one has mine. When possible, circumvent electrical hazard. No mercy.
Oh, Jesus.
Lightning. Jack.
Peter got hit?
The wizard's distractions test my patience.
Yup! Cut to pieces!
Incoming attack. Guys, huddle up.
Oh, I didn't mean to press that, but it's okay.
I've got this one, Peter. Let me end it.
My blade will not be silent, murderess.
Call me that again and I'll murder you.
I am not the enemy, traitor.
Guys, chill out. Stop fighting each other. We'll win this together. Just focus on the enemy in front of us. Chill out and share the winning with all of us.
So who's with me? Die, thieves!
Can't wait to take him down!
Oh, yeah. Put him up, Gamora!
It'll be a slice!
This is payback for all that parking tickets! Toss him around! Fly! What have you done with the tree, Corel? Let us hope she has not fallen to this corruption! Sick of Drax! Rocket! Screw your thing!
This still doesn't explain why the station was empty!
I heard on their comms they were doing some sort of sweep! Light them up, Rocket! Make them hurt, Gamora!
I'll enjoy this!
They dishonor the principles of law enforcement! Dunno if that makes me like them less or more!
Listening to something
Hey,
really
you've never
cool.
felt so alive, though!
Load up, Rocket! Wreck 'em! This is what you get for shooting at us! And breaking the elevator! It took ages to get down here! I do not think our fine will be paid today.
You don't say.
Guys, Corel's ship is right there. We just need to...
What? What do we need to do, Quill? A whole bunch of whacked out space cops just tried to vaporize us. And you want to go looking for a rematch? Because your girlfriend might be in trouble?
That's not what I'm doing, and she's not my girlfriend.
Could have fooled me.
Rocket, The only thing that this is about is getting our ship back. We find Corel, and then none of this is our problem anymore.
You're right. It won't be our problem anymore. Because we didn't sign up to be run around halfway across the galaxy by a cop-loving human.
Come on. Seriously, Corel?
Join the Guardian, she said. It'll be good for your mental health, she said.
All right. Listen to Flark up. Groot and I are getting off this dashed rock. Anyone who'd like a ride can follow us. Everyone else can go to hell.
I prefer the rodents plan.
So we tried. How?
We're not squabbling, we're just disagreeing loudly.
Besides, he started it.
Let's stay out of that closet, though.
Rocket, come on.
You come on. I told you we should have left.
And we are. I'm on board. Let's find the Milano and...
Intruders reported in the repair bay.
And try not to die in the process.
First sensible thing you said all cycle.
I'm sure I
Find the
misheard.
invaders. None must escape.
How did the all-knowing
The
world
what loving
mind not
human? A
foresee this
Centaurian.
They're just a computer.
Oh,
not
cop
God.
loving, because she's a cop.
Intruders in C junction. Looks like we're fighting our way out.
allowing us to free our flight?
Watch your corners! Just don't stop shooting!
Never see it coming.
Prepare yourself, Steve! Close quarters
Bye.
is really my thing!
Just be careful with those bombs! Throw that, Drax!
Another fever trooper now runs home! Hey, Drax! Take some force for the rest of us! I preferred our last encounter with Nova 4. You mean the one where Will tried to sleep with his ex? Do they seem like they want to talk about it?
Any idea where we're going, Rocket?
Oh, don't you start.
I'm just asking.
Up! He came down an elevator. We need to go up one.
Drax, no claw! Meet your maker!
I got two of the letters right. Oh, goodness.
Are we certain these Novacore are the enemy?
Feel free to stop and ask them.
Lock the throw, Rocket! Little crowded in here!
Then make some room! I will enjoy this! Close quarters ain't really my thing!
Suits me fine. Any last words?
I preferred our last encounter with Novacore!
Not exactly top 5.
Branch out, Groot! Hey! You guys know you're glowing, right?
Yeah, maybe get yourself
Watch your corners.
I missed when the place was deserted!
Blow something up, Rocket. You'll feel better.
Put your lights on here!
About time.
Little crowded in here!
This hardly qualifies as a crowd, Peter Quill!
I am Groot.
For now, at least.
Oh, what's her second one? You doing?
Let's not wait around.
Jeez, this is not where I thought this day was going. Hey, you said we needed to go up, right?
More up than this.
Never Never thought I'd be fighting Nova Corps again.
They are no longer Nova Corps.
Yeah, this don't count.
But who or
I
what
like
are
his
they?
current outfit.
What's with that glowing?
For once, let's keep our
Any
noses
outfits
out
for
of it.
Peter. Special deal.
Hey, we can get through here. You'll fit. Just suck it in.
Maybe Corel took her ship back to Xandar to report. Look,
Are they praying?
what the hell have we wandered into? Check out that big guy.
Don't look like no Nova to me. He's a sorcerer. Behold the magic flowing to the altar.
There's no such thing as magic, right?
Come on. Let's get moving before these whack jobs spot us.
It's like we stumbled on some creepy cult.
I told you, it ain't our problem.
It will be if they've taken over Nova Corps.
No Nova, no fine. No problem.
We should probably tell someone.
Yeah, tell it to your diary. Come on, down here.
How do you know?
I don't. I'm just putting distance between us and those whack jobs.
No. Wait. Can I remember this?
Nice to see you listening for a change.
You cannot see listening.
Don't you start with me, Muscles. You're still mostly in my good books.
So, you think?
Yeah, I'll deal with the door.
Yeah.
Someone's got to get us
Yeah,
out of here.
apparently, yeah.
Purge the faithless! Flarkin Scott! Can nothing go easy?
They haven't found the Milano!
Well, don't tell them about it! This position is strategically compromised. Let's bring them down to our level.
Don't blame me! Blame Quill!
Perish! Oh, it's not the shield, it's the mind. Enough already.
So, let's take that sprint-neck soldier out then!
Scramble tracks!
You got it!
Target wide open! Nice one, Drax! He'll be feeling that one.
Yeah, we'll also be feeling that one.
It seems the sorcerer we saw has bewitched Nova Corps.
Let's hope we don't get the chance.
Jelly, no jumping. Understand?
I'm on it!
Do.
That target requires precision.
Yup! If we snuff him out, the rest is cake.
Watch the large one's explosive!
Stop!
What's the curve? Less lethal? Still hurts, I bet.
We should have trusted the rodent's instincts.
A little late for that now.
Fine. Watch my Flarkin back while I deal with this door.
You sure you can get it open?
You gonna second-guess me every step of the way?
I'm not!
There, let's go.
I wasn't second guessing, I'm just...
Sure.
These doors have been barricaded. Means someone at least tried to resist.
Bad lot of good it did 'em.
We don't know that. There could still be others on the station. Or maybe those were the survivors who fled on the Hallows Hope.
Gamora's right. At least I hope she is. They can't all be dead.
They ain't.
Is that?
Let's just pretend we didn't see that.
So, let's Flarkin go already.
Did we get that guy in an airlock by accident? Oh, dear lord.
All right, hangar, here we come.
What the Flark was that docking number?
R73-4 PL.
Are you serious?
Always.
You're my new favorite person, Muscles. No, not really. There she is. Come to Papa. 4 PL, done. All right, bay is clear, extending catwalks, and Flark!
What's up?
The clamps won't release. Those whack jobs must have triggered a lockdown.
Can you override it?
Wouldn't be much of a lockdown if I could. I can hold her in position and get the engines warmed up, but you're gonna have to release those clamps manually.
Oh, that
All
sounds
right,
fun.
release the clamps and don't die.
All faithful, converge on the central hangar. None can escape her light.
And preferably do it quick.
Careful.
Only minor
There's treachery
curses.
ahead.
And made up
Okay,
curses.
we
You
got
can make.
this.
They have a lot of really bad ones, but they're just made up
Focus on the
language.
clamps, Peter. We'll try to keep them off you.
Rip them a new one!
I shall break their bones!
Okay, shoot the clamps. I can do this.
Take your time.
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Just shoot the flarkin' things!
We shoot the giant red thing.
There's another one!
All right, I'm hooked into the Milano systems.
Where's my tunes?
I got your scudding terror music.
We've got more incoming.
I would wager we have avenged the fallen Nova Corps.
Well, don't stop now.
Get him down, crew!
They really don't want us to go.
They will be sorely disappointed.
I keep accidentally pressing that. Yeah.
Long have I craved to win a battle like
Yeah.
this, Peter Quill.
It'll probably
What are
be
the
Peter
others
that
to
does it
spend
once
now,
or
so I
something
may
like
finish
that.
it alone?
No. If anyone's gonna win this alone, it'll be me and my blade.
Could have been more.
Dudes! Quit talking about fighting alone. We're a team. We fight better together. Because out on that field, it's all for one and one for all. And that's exactly how
Yeah.
we win this time. Who's with me?
It's past time someone got stabbed.
Prepare for pain!
How's it got a good view? Almost there, team.
The best is yet to come. Face me! Brace yourself!
I thought you'd never ask. I have to admit, the music makes it better.
I would have preferred a traditional Katapian song.
Lay on the herd!
Die with honor!
Whatever their deal is, these guys are no slouches!
Ah, Peter.
Almost like real Nova Corps. They really don't want us to go.
They will be sorely disappointed. I would wager we have avenged the fallen Nova Corps.
I just hope Corell and the kid got away on that ship!
Ouch.
How's it going in there, Rocket?
Engines are hot and seaformers forming.
You should have let the authorities in these events.
One problem at a time, Drax!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Hi. I missed you too.
Oh shit!
I got her.
Careful!
You want to do it?
Get ready.
Now! Move, move, move!
No! Don't hold him back!
Do you think you'll have anything left?
Now what?
We should set course for Contraxia. Lay bare our issues over a cold catastrophe brew.
I don't hate it, but we should report what we saw first, right?
Because that's our biggest problem, Quill. Come on, Groot, we got scut to do.
Rocket! What's with him?
The Abomination is never happy.
Rocket's got a point, though. Our comms are flarked, the tracker's still counting down, and Corel could be anywhere in the universe. It's not looking good.
We are in the place between hard rocks.
You mean a rock in a hard place?
That is what I said.
Helen knows we could use a night off. So, Contraxia?
We should go to nowhere instead.
Ah, another suitable location to partake in liberal libations.
To report what we saw. Look, me and Cosmo go way back. He's chief of security. He'll make sure the right people know about the rock.
And the tracker and fine?
Rocket's got a guy in nowhere. We kill two birds with one stone.
Okay. I'll set the coordinates. Maybe talk to Rocket.
You don't need your sword out to set in coordinates.
Peter Quill, what does killing two birds with one stone signify?
You mean solving two problems with a single...
Excuse me. He is wearing glasses and reading a book. Illegal. You can't do that. What the fuck?
Solution.
Ha! I knew it. There are no birds on nowhere.
Depends if Shi'ar count. Saw a few of them last time.
I'm sorry, Drax. I thought paying our fine would make things better, but it just made things more complicated.
Do not apologize, Peter Quill. Our encounter with Novacor has given me clarity of purpose. I must investigate and
It's
fight...
great.
Whoa,
Apparently it's her
whoa there,
movie
Drax.
outfit.
We ain't fighting Novacor if we can help it. We'll just let Cosmo handle this.
The soldiers we encountered were not acting like Novacor officers.
Llama is screaming
Those
somewhere
rogue
and I can hear
priests,
it.
it was all very disturbing.
The glasses, Drax. I have questions. Oh, there's the llama.
I need to clear my mind. This book is not helping.
If you need a recommendation, I just finished the World Mind's post-mortem on ineffective planetary scale battle tactics of the Galactic War.
What part of this would help clear my mind?
None. It's very upsetting to read.
You're a good llama. Yes, you are.
At the fuzzy thing.
The Nova tracker on Peter's chair isn't looking good. The countdown is making me anxious.
3 cycles is not a sufficient amount of time.
Really hope we can have the thing removed on Nowhere, or we'll need a new ship.
I suggest getting one that smells more pleasant.
Ugh, Groot. Why?
Yeah, it's very. I figured him too because he probably read to his kids and stuff as well. It's just the glasses throw me for a loop.
Why
The
do you
book
still
is
read
fine.
about
It's the
wartime tactics,
glasses.
assassin? You missed the Galactic War.
Do I miss losing planet after planet to the enemy?
I was referring to your time working with Novacor when you were viewed as a hero.
I think Drax just called Gamora a hero.
Quill really cared about this team. He wouldn't get turned around as soon as the next girlfriend walks into the room. I am not. We almost got killed back there. I almost got killed trying to get this ship back.
Can't believe Quill's such...
Hey, guys? What's up?
Nothing at all, Quill. Not a thing.
Something wrong with Groot?
Nope. He's just, defoliating. Seasonal thing.
Come on, I know you're lying. You guys are planning something.
What we do ain't none of your business.
Can't we just
Really,
talk
Mama?
about it?
Talking ain't worth scut if you don't put your money where your mouth is.
Things are gonna get better, I promise. We'll fix it.
Just like you promised before Seknarf?
Come on, Rocket.
What? You gonna tell me I'm a valued member of your crew again? Leave us alone, Quill.
I must admit, I fear for the crew of the Hala's Hope.
You think Corral would have let those lunatics board her ship?
She was not at her post when we contacted her. Someone else could have let them in.
Well, that didn't last long.
Perhaps we should consume the rest of our food rations before we reach nowhere, to make room for new ones.
I'll pass.
You were not hungry?
I already checked the cupboard. All we've got left are number 5 ration packs.
Ah, yes. The dehydrated eggs are foul.
This time there's gonna be something in there that scares the crap out of me. I keep opening that.
Assassin, you believe the events unfolding aboard the Rock qualify as a mutiny, correct?
Looked pretty obvious to me.
Even if the officers who rebelled were under the influence of a mysterious force?
Doesn't really change that they rejected Nova Corps orders and started killing their shipmates.
I find it repulsive.
So those coordinates.
They're in your console.
Got it.
We talk? Oh, okay.
Maybe we should check other Nova Corps
That's
stations.
fair, that would
see
be
if they're
pretty
all
good.
right.
You want to check out Nova Corps, you do it after we get to nowhere.
We should avoid making the rodent angrier.
Why? He's cute when he's angry.
Okay, what we're gonna do